When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? Oops. Boom! Did it! Hi! Sorry, a little late. Hello, everybody. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Hang on. Hi. How's it going? Alright, let's see what we got. Does this work? That looks good. Okay. Wait, nope, that's not what I want. Two flower! Dakota, I just saw your tweet with your guitar and I can't wait to see it. I am so excited. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much for singing with me. I love it and appreciate it so much. Tom Posh, you're the greatest. Thanks. Happy Philiversary to you as well. That's exciting. Oh my gosh, 2 months. Wow, cool. Oh my gosh, that took a really long time. Like, I got affiliate, I think, right after I started doing Monday nights again. But then Twitch was going through some things. So it took me like a month until I was like approved, and like official affiliate. But yes, thank you, Tom. Thank you. You're the best. Uke time is a good time. Day 1 of month 2. Holy crackers. I'm gonna be the very best. The best there ever, like no one ever was. Right. God, I always read the lyrics whenever I need to sing them out loud in front of people. When I'm alone, I'm like, I know all the words, Pokemon. Yay. I never learned to play ukulele. I played guitar in high school. That's about it. Thanks, Tom. You should drop a song. I'm encouraging people on Twitter to just join me for a little bit of singing. Doesn't even have to be a she shanty. You can sing metal. I don't care. Yeah, I did not sing a sea shanty. I need to learn sea shanty, actually, because we are doing a little project. Me and some special friends. Special friends as in Crystal Dax. I love her. Hey, Silver Metal Tavern. What up? What up? How's it going, homie? You and I are going to be playing games on Saturday, right? I'm excited. Because Saturday is a Tabletop Live network event. Holler! So excited. I get to play a Silver Metal Tavern, Bonzinator, and Amanda Panda. It's going to be great. How is my sound, by the way? I always feel like I have to start over with sound every time I start streaming. Banistine, what's up? SMT. Oh, Silver Metal. Brilliant. SMT. I don't know what SMT is. It's gonna be mad. I was listening to Muse earlier, so. Ooh, Coffee Talk. Yes, I saw your tweet that Coffee Talk is a place where you get some coffee thirst, I guess. Like, I didn't know. It was on my list of games to play, but the resounding call was for between like Wolf Among Us, but I also really wanted to play Danganronpa. I mean, I'm good with either, but Wolf Among Us won. So I will be playing that next week. Next week, I start Wolf Among Us because this week is our final chapter of Arcade Spirits, and y'all, I'm a little sad about it. I am super sad about it, but I cannot wait for the sequel. Because I don't know if you're following Arcade Spirits VN or Two Flower on Twitter, but you should be, because holy crackers, I saw some of the artwork and I shared it on Twitter a couple days ago for the next Arcade Spirits, and the babes you potentially date. I am so excited for them. All of them, honestly. I mean, I will be playing this again on my own personal time, for sure. It's like off stream. But streaming visual novels and other story driven games is a great way for me to get through that really embarrassing list of untouched games I have sitting in my Steam library. Tismit. But I always think it looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Did you know in England that ninjas were too violent, and so they were called the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles? Do. Hey, James, what's up, homie? Oh, I said homie. There should be 2 homie counts. You get to put it in twice. I'm working on the public demo of the new television. Oh, what? No. Take your time. It's okay. I am patient and ready and willing for more Arcade Spirits loves. I am so excited. That is interesting about the ninjas. Yeah, James. I keep forgetting to reset the counter, so it's just basically probably going to be your running tick of how many times I've said homie in like a month or something like that. I'll start it over every month. We'll see. But I am super excited. Definitely hyped up about the next Arcade Spirits. So, Silver Metal Tavern, you've not joined me before, I think, on my Monday nights. I know we've seen each other around. I've seen you in chats. I see you. Hey, what's up, homie? So Arcade Spirits is a really phenomenal game. I've been loving the ever living heck out of. It is so good. So in this game, you start off, you make your character, and they have fantastic character art options, which I love. And then you're basically, the game is about like finding your purpose in life, you know what, I could do a better pitch than this, and I feel all like flabbergasted, but it's fantastic. And romance in this game, while an option, you can choose to either have no romance or full on all the lovey-doveys, or it could just be more like a, maybe, if I'm interested, I'll date somebody, which is what I chose, kind of like that middle road. But on top of that, it is not a win condition. So no matter what happens in your own private, personal love life, it doesn't apply as a win condition to the rest of your life. It's so good. It's so good. There have been tears that were shed on the inside. I'm not much of a crier, but this game's put me through a lot of feelings, a lot of all good feelings. I am ready. I am ready for this. This game got me reading The Alchemist again. Oh my gosh. Hey, Panda Angel. Panda Angel. Panda Angel. Homies out tonight. My darling dear. On Tabletop Network Live. From 2 to 4. This Saturday. Panda got a full art song. What's on my shirt? That is just a mouth, a dripping rainbow mouth. Here, hold on to that for me. That's it. It's a lip bite, a rainbow glossy lip bite. I don't have rainbow lips. They're a little sparkly. I put on some lip gloss for y'all. Got all fancy. But then I put on a hat because I didn't really do my hair, and this is kind of what I've been working with today. All right. Because you gotta have friends. Hey, can we get a shout out for Dakota? Because Dakota is looking at some affiliate. Got it going. Got it good. Everybody should be following my homies. Shout out time. Let's see, hang on. Just me. Command SO at. Thank you. Thank you, Tom Posh. It's like, that takes me a really long time. Camera, stop freaking out on me. We good? And the tiger camera, don't fuzz on me now. What's happening? My daughter says I made monkey sounds. It's probably because of my hair. I was making fun of my hair. All right, cool. I love it when she texts me. It's just the best thing ever. All right. So what were we talking about? So every story in existence, boss. What? Where are we? What's happening? We talking about my shirt? My son just said, "Who's the boss you fight?" What? Oh, in Arcade Spirits. Oh, actually, like, there are a few bosses that you come up against. No spoilers. But they're good. Is that the pretending to throw a spider at the camera method of your dagger fair? I said, "Bird, it's cold in here." I said, "There must be some Tauros in the atmosphere." What's up, Victor? How's it going? Hey, homie. What's up? Hey, Victor. Are you going to be at Renegade Con? It'll be good to see you. The real final boss is capitalism. Yes, I didn't want to spoil it. But, oh, man, this game is so good. Okay, so while I think this is pretty safe to say for any visual novel, but, like, there are, like, a multitude of endings for most of these games. And so there's not, like, because there's like a tree of choice, there's not a whole lot of spoiling. There's like if you make all the same decisions as I do, you'll probably get the same ending. But I think that there's enough fair variety in the game that you probably won't get the same ending that you'll see tonight. Is that fair? 2-flower? Heck yeah. I'm looking forward to it. What is being clipped? I love you, Panda. Mwah. I love you. What's up? It's Brandbeard Gaming time. Boom, boom, boom. Clip away. anyone can clip the stream, the things that they like. I was told that like clips are nice because it's how someone else sees you, and the people who watch your Twitch stream see you in a better light than you probably see yourself. I think I tend to get real forensic in the way that I think about things. And so it's kind of a nightmare when like looking into myself, and then it's just kind of like a mirrored feedback loop of like hyper analyzation of like everything I'm doing, which is probably nothing I would do to someone else. But man, it goes to 11 when I'm looking at myself. I'm still not used to it. I'm told that is like pretty common, like watching yourself, listening to yourself. It gets a little and so it just takes some getting used to. I have not built up that muscle. So clip away, have fun, and I will like really, I appreciate it. Thank you. And if it makes you happy, that's really good. I like knowing what makes you happy. So thank you, Panda. It's not as wildly tree-like as others, but there are a lot of variations. Cool. Every time you sing the Toro song, I think that would be so dangerous. What would be dangerous? The toros in the atmosphere? Probably. Like running of the bull. Tabletop Live Network will be January 30th, and Monique, myself, yes, me, and Amanda Panda and Silver Metal Tavern in Bonsonator will all be hanging out at 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 3 hours from that, right? No, 5? Wait, where did I start? 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I am so excited. I am so excited. It's yes, I'm excited. Oh, and Sunday morning at 4 a.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 12 noon Greenwich Mean Time, I will be on Bonita's channel. Yeah. I'm so excited. I am getting up at 4 a.m. before 4 a.m. to like put on clothes and hang out with Bonita because I love her. Oh, okay. Honestly, whenever I have to watch myself or listen back to my music, I tend to disassociate and trick myself that it's someone else so that I can see it for what it is. Probably not the healthiest thing, but it works for me. Hey, no, that makes sense. I mean, I did theater for a really long time, and like I feel good about like myself as a person in general. Like worked really hard on the self-acceptance and sense of self and personal stuff and like all that. It's Russ. Hello. Thank you. Hi. What a weird rant for me to be in the middle. Hi. Thank you for the raid. That was absolutely a squirrel moment, or I'm like, yes, let me talk about this serious thing. Oh, squirrel raid. Hi. Hello, everyone. Yay. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm also here and also raiding here. Awesome. Hi, Jess, I want to hang out with you. I miss you. Hi. Oh, look at all the raiders. Hi, everybody. Where are we? Raid. Oh, and there's Ross. Hi, Ross. Look at all my UK friends just hanging out in the chat and being wonderful. Everybody should absolutely be following my sweetheart, Russ, because I love Russ. And Russ has been playing one of my favorite games, Professor Layton. Oh man. I remember when that came out on the DS, my soul was sold. That was it. I love that game so much. Yes. Thank you. I have the best mods. Hi, Joe. Oh, all my friends. Hi, friends. Yay. I want to hang out with you. Oh my gosh. I know, like, it's a lot. I mean, did I say Saturday? It's like, so it's weird because I'm hanging out and I'm here on stream and then like people show up and like raids show up and then I just get all fangirly and weird. Oh no, don't play my voice. Why would you play my voice? All right, Tom Posh has redeemed air horn noises and this one's for the homies. I just totally did a raise the roof thing, but we're not going to talk about it after this moment. I am a beam of happiness. I love my homies. I'm so excited whenever anyone shows up. I'm just like, oh, you're here. This is great. Thanks for being here. You do need to use some air horn noises. Air horn noises are for everyone. Thank you, James and Vanna for catching my homies. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay! I'm so glad you are all here. This is wonderful. I look forward to my Monday evenings like a lot. I feel like it is the adult time I've been missing during the COVID times. And okay, so secret. I did a lot of Twitch things this year. Like a lot. And like, I guess there's like some karaoke that's on YouTube and things like that. It's just not the same. I mean, Twitch things felt closer to karaoke because I would do duets with random people and then just like record random duets. A lot of them I just deleted just because of that whole like looking back and seeing myself thing. It was weird. So if I do something live, no problem. But if I do something not live, it's a little bit of a problem, I guess. Anyway, show us the new shoes. Okay. So I don't have new shoes. But okay, so I have a Discord. I will drop pictures of the shoes I was looking at last night in Discord because as a treat for myself for making it through a day. Before I go to bed and before I start my like bedtime rituals, I will allow myself to scroll the Converse website for only like a few minutes. And so I usually end up looking at like 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, probably maximum, because it's mostly like just me running around the house going, look at these, being like ridiculously happy about them. So I did not buy any new shoes. Although I did realize, like, I've been going for a lot more walks lately, and I actually don't really have walking shoes. But I do have some shoes I shared on Twitter the other day, and they have pockets. They have pockets, y'all. Okay, I put those up in the Discord. Which is probably not going to be like puzzles, board games, and Monique's shoes. I did not buy them, but I love them, and they have pockets, and everyone should know. Oh, no worries. Thanks, Amanda Panda. Okay. Oh, Jess, thank you. Yeah, no, let's like, tell me about your day. Tell me about your weekend. Tell me how you're doing, because we're here, right? And I just want to hear about how you're doing. Yes, Tom Pa, shoes with pockets. I actually have a pair of boots with pockets, and it mostly it doesn't fit my entire like wallet thing. Let me see if I can. It's more over like a card holder. It doesn't fit my entire card holder, but it will fit like a debit card, a key, it will fit a debit card, a key, and my license, not my passport. I should just show you my shoes. Hey, Sir Bearsworth. What it do, baby boo? Ah, thanks, Sir Bearsworth. All right. I'm going to get my shoes with pockets. They're amazing. Okay, so these shoes, I got to go to Ireland a few years ago, and these are waterproof, which was a bonus. And I wanted orange shoes because I could. I'm an adult. And they zip up on the side. And then, check this out. Pockets. That's a pocket. If it's cards, some keys. It doesn't fit a phone. But actually, no. I can fit my card holder in there. Yeah, no. My card holder fits in here. And I don't have it with me. But hey, you know what I do have? I have an Apple TV remote. Let's see if it fits. Nope, I think it's just too long. But it could almost fit an Apple TV remote. So now that's the thing you know about my shoes. Spare set of socks in there. bam! These babies are waterproof, but just in case, spare socks. Yeet! Is a gold level barkeep of the silver medal. Oh, yeah. I want to know about that. My Olympian hero. I love the love that's happening right here. Hey, I like that I can wow Toro. Anytime I could wow Toro is a good day. Thank you, James. I know, Russ, shoes with pockets. Like, the possibilities. Once we get pockets in our dresses, next, the world. Ow. So yes, those are my shoes with pockets. So when I saw those Chucks with pockets, I was all about it. All about it. I don't think they would fit my cards in there, like, which is a shame. And also they're on the inside of the shoe, which I think they're mostly just pockets for show. I don't think that there's a good practical use for them. So I don't know if I want them or get them, but they just the idea that they exist make me so happy. You could keep an extra pair of shoes in there. Yeah, wet socks are awful. Yes. But yeah, no, even the pocket, like the zippered area, that's also waterproof because I was in Ireland. I got caught in rain like I've never known. Once. I had concerns, but my feet were completely dry. They were fantastic. Don't want to bring you down your stream, so I'll share you. Yeah, no, share with me off stream about whatever. And hey, Jess, like, if you want to share about something that like makes you smile or something, like, and like, again, like if anybody wants to like just sing random songs, I like put it out there on Twitter. I miss listening to people sing, but moreover, like songs that they love and that brings them joy, because that's really what karaoke is about. It's about like, oh, if I were in a band and like, oh, I remember I used to sing this song all the time in the shower, in the car with my friends, or it was at my wedding, it was at my funeral. It was fantastic. I will be so impressed. I will be so impressed if you sang the song at your own funeral. Please invite me to that funeral if you plan on singing your own song there. Love Pinky and the Brain. Yes, the Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Oh, that's wonderful. I really want to play Hades. I have a hard time letting myself play video games unless I'm streaming, and so therefore. Although I did play Raft this week. I love it. I love Raft. It's so good. Do those boots come in a 13 and a half asking for a friend? Probably. I got them from Bezos. When did I go? 4 or 5 years ago? Wait, where am I? 5 years ago, because it was before our last president. So yes, absolutely check. Look for like waterproof boots with pockets. I'd keep some snacks in there, some fruit roll-ups, Pop-Tart. I mean, like if you like Pop-Tart dust, you know, like you want to keep some Pop-Tart sprinkles on hand, that would totally work. Snuck off to eat some banana bread. Heck yeah, eat that banana bread. Slivers, we're just talking about Raft. Slivers, hi. You missed my shoes with pockets. I put pictures of the new ones I found in the Discord. And so there's that. Those boots were in an escape room, and there was a key hidden in the pocket. I would never find the key. Oh, hi, Book of Nerds. Hi. I just was reading your comment, and then I was just like, hi. Snacks. Heck yeah. Snacks. Wait. No, I ate today. Yes, I ate today. I'm singing the guitar solo to Stairway to Heaven at my funeral. Oh, yeah. Just singing the guitar solo. You just have my heart, Ross. You're such a darling. Ooh. Yay. I mean, no, I'm not huge on bananas, but I'll eat your bread. I will eat your bread. Not gonna lie, this sea shanty craze has hit me. Yes, it should. I love that they're like, the sea shanties are just the beginning. The LARPers, the SCAers, the Renaissance fair goers. We've been in quarantine too long, and now the weirdness is spreading to the internet. Oh, I love it. I kind of miss Renaissance fairs. I used to go to them a lot when I was younger and had dreams. And I kind of grew out of it. Oh, I will. How many? Okay, you know what? I will. I could share a picture of my wedding dress. I'll throw that in the Discord too. It's so handy, this Discord thing. I can just throw up like whatever in there. But like I had a full-on Renaissance fair wedding. And yep. I looked good. It's weird seeing me with like long hair. This is not my real hair, just for the record. It is a weave. But let me see if I could find a decent picture here. All right. This reminds me of, hang on, posting so you guys could also see my wedding socks. One of my favorite lyrics, threw myself a funeral just so you could bring me flowers. Oh, what song is that? I need more emo punk ballads. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I am down for some emo punk ballads. I get a little like in my head and self-conscious about singing like the emo punk I love and like the pop punk and the emo and the and metal that I love. I used to sing a lot of it more when I was in my 20s, and then when I stopped singing I lost the ability to like scream and stuff. Slivers. I heard Raft. I'm way behind in chat, but yes, I do love me some punk music, some emo music. I'm all about it. Are you like one of the OG like soft emo kids, like indie emo kids? Because I was definitely that kid. I listened to like a lot of Rainer Maria and the Get Up Kids and Saves the Day. Mostly like the Freakish album. Oh god, so good. Although Through Being Cool was also really good. I loved Something Corporate. I was absolutely into that sad girl music. Ross, I've watched so much of your content that I read your messages in your voice. It's slightly... I love Ross's voice. Crumpled up Pop-Tarts. UK band called Salem. Song is falling... Send me a text of that, please. Please, 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 so I could listen to it again. Those shoes sound like they would be... Yes, they'd be perfect for Raft. And the name of the ship was Billy O.T. What? I don't know what that one is. Billy O.T. Before my dreams were crushed and there was a pandemic. Yeah. I mean, I stopped going to Ren fairs years before that. This is like the people that I went with, we all just kind of separated. So, no more Ren fairs. And like, I was really the only person. Oh, thank you, Dakota. I was really the only person that was still in my family. Oh, thank you, Joe. I was in love with that photographer, man. Photographer was dope. Fun fact, I was in a relatively big local post-hardcore band as the screamer in high school. That's fantastic. I love that post-hardcore. That's fantastic. Oh, good night, Book of Nerds. I miss you. It'll be good to see you again. I'm glad you stopped by. I can't wait to see you again. You will also be on the Tabletop Live Network event. There's so many good friends. Be sure to follow Tabletop Live Network on Twitter as well, because that's where you'll see a lot of updates. And if you are not on Twitter, I'll try and post more information on the Discord so that you can get everyone's information and schedule. But absolutely be sure to be following all those events. I should really make a Tabletop Live Network. Anyway, yes, that is happening Saturday until Sunday. That was already 5 years ago. Coda, you're so young. Okay, so yes, so that's it. That's my wedding dress and my wedding socks. Oh, Dakota's here. All right. Yes, goodbye, John. I love chatting with y'all. It's just makes my day. Okay, so Tabletop Live Network event is happening from 2 to 4, or not, sorry, I will be with Amanda on her channel from 2 to 4 on Saturday. However, that morning at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be on a panel with myself and some other content creators, such as Kidsplaining. Oh, I love those kids, like, so much. Kidsplaining, Charity Board Gamer, Jeremy from Man vs. Meeple, Monique, Monique Ambassador from Before You Play, Queen. I'll be hanging out with them, and it's gonna be great. I cannot wait. Jeremy's been a fantastic, amazing powerhouse of support throughout this whole journey, because I started with Girls Game Shelf, and then the Black Lives Matter protests happened again, and God, that was such a time, and Jeremy was just amazing throughout all of that. Jeremy and Eric and Mandy and so Jeremy's been amazing. He's been just an amazing support throughout this whole year. He's been super kind, so I'm really excited about that. And, you know, Kidsplaining, I got to do an interview with them. You should absolutely be checking out their YouTube channel. I love their interviews. I love their reviews. I really like kids. Kids are kind of my favorite brand of human being, for the most part, because, like, they're kids, and like, they're humans just like everyone else. So they come with, like, you know, they're what out straight out the packageness. But I like that they're straight out the package, and, like, there's just a whole world in front of them, and I just want to see what they do with it. The youths. All right. What was I saying? So yes, I did an interview with Kidsplaining, which was so much fun. I think that was the second time I wore my Pikachu onesie. But we got to talk about Pokemon. We got to talk about our favorite dinosaurs. We started talking a little bit about board games, but mostly it was just hanging out and just having the best time. Gosh, I love kids. I was more of an MCR AFI. Yes. Taking Back Sunday. Absolutely. I am here for all of those things as well. I like Get Up Kids and a lot of that. I think that happened before My Chemical Romance and all that came out. Like, I was one of those really obnoxious high school kids who were like, oh, you've never heard of that band. Like, I'm too cool for you. And so, like, granted, like, the punk emo scene in general has never really stopped being, I'm more hardcore than you, which is the worst game I've ever played in my life. I hate that game. Oh, thanks, Joe. I'm not sure where that came from, but thank you. Hey, Hornist. Hi there, Hornist here. Horn Daddy. I love y'all. Hey, look, it's my butt. Thanks, Russ, for flashing my booty in the chat. Kawaka booty. I love it. I thought about putting a thong on the Kawaka, but I was like, nah. It gets even worse when you do the DIY level. What? Oh, drum and bass grunge mix up as a teen. I'm here for that too. So I am extroverted. Just a little bit, like, very much that social butterfly thing. That energy is strong within me. And so I, like, everyone kind of had their cliques in high school, and I had nothing. I was a theater kid, but I didn't hang out with other theater kids. I would hang out with some choir kids, a lot of computer nerds, like the hacker kids. And, like, the early 90s, or, like, late 90s, the early days of the internet, what a time. And then I hung out with, like, a lot of the goth kids until they were all expelled from my school after a tragic event happened. Not, like, a global, national tragic event in the way that America has tragic events that happen to kids in high schools. One of the most famous and first ones happened when I was in high school. Shortly after that, I lost a lot of my geeky friends, and a lot of my goth friends were shipped off to other schools. So that actually makes me sad. I miss all my goth kid friends. But I hung out with them, and then I hung out, like, the kids who were just, like, into the early parkour. What did they call it? Oh, it wasn't parkour then. It was freestyle walking. Hung out with a lot of those kids. Just a lot of the nerds and freaks and geeks, like, those were my people. I did not have a single a single group. But so like the music was different with every group. Like there was the hardcore Sublime kids, and they would just listen to a lot of reggae. And then I would hang out with like the theater kids, and they just sang a lot of musicals, and so I wasn't really big into musicals, and so I just learned a lot of random songs like Master of the House isn't worth my spit. A lot of rave kids, absolutely. Hung out with a lot of those. Essex. Acid rave scene. That sounds awesome. I was really, really entranced with the rave scene. Especially because I loved the movie Hackers as a kid. Yeah, Hornist. It was awful. It was awful just watching. Because, like, the goth kids were probably some of the nicest kids that I would butterfly around. And I watched them just kind of target and stereotype any kid at all, like, that they could possibly get rid of for being different and for being strange and weird. Like, I was strange and weird, but I was lovable and quirky. Like, I wore costumes to school more than I wore regular clothes. But, like, it was awful. It was kind of an awful time to watch things happen. I have no jelly beans. What? No jelly beans? That's a crime. Oh, this is a bunch of bands. The goth kids played tennis, so I was with the nerdy sports kids. Skateboarded a lot, hung out with that clique. That's awesome. Extrovert, introvert. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot of folks. Yeah. So, anyway. Sorry. I was not expecting to talk about color. Anyways. But. But yeah, no. It was a great time to be into music. Especially because, like, most of what was being played on the radio was pop music, but it was pop music that was, like, early Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, and Backstreet Boys. And those were things I just wasn't into. I like guitars, and I like lyrics, and I like, I really liked Linkin Park, actually, in an unhealthy way. But it was, like, the first time I heard a band talk very explicitly about depression and anxiety and pressure, and it was fantastic for me, because I had never heard those things expressed in music that way before. So I loved Linkin Park, and man, that rabbit hole went down deep. It was fantastic. No jelly beans. Okay, I'm worried I'm going to be sad about the final chapter, so I've been chatting and hoping that I could delay that, but the show must go on, and I must play this game. Yeah, Linkin Park, it was pretty phenomenal to get into that. Oh, wait, I forgot to load up the game. Probably should do that. Okay. Here we go. I need to fix my sound. Let me know if the sound is good. Speed Eating Championship. I read Speed Dating Championship, and I was wondering how that happened with jelly beans. I relate so strongly to the goth theater kid computer nerd intersection. Yes, Joe, it was like Star Trek. It was like, absolutely like, yes, give me your ragtag. Give me your interesting. Give me the smart kids and the weird kids and the stoner kids and the goth kids, and just keep your preppy kids, probably. Honestly, I didn't hang out with any of them. I did not hang out with... I had a lot of very, very pretentious kids that I went to school with, and I did not like any of them, so I didn't hang out with any of them. But, like, me and the Freaks and Geeks, that was my vibe. Where am I? Why are you not plugging in? I'm sorry. My controller's not working. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. Here we go. Today I learned Linkin Park was formed before... Dakota, you can't just say things like that. You can't just say things like that when we're reminiscing. No, it was my I couldn't see my it's not a dongle hub, my USB hub, and I had not plugged in my controller. Yeah, no, I'm not leaving y'all unattended, Panda. I'm starting to think everything was started before I was born. This stream, before I was born. I'm ignoring you now, Dakota. You're hurting my old feelings. Nah, you're fine. All right, in the distant future, year 20XX and who am I kidding? I'll be lucky to make it to 20XX plus 1 at this rate. I've had my stare. Oh, okay. Hang on. All right, I should catch everybody up. Quick FaceTime talk here. So in this game, we started off losing our job because we were lifeguard at a pool. The ceiling caved in and we had to get a new job. In comes this app program, which is our local friendly AI named Iris. Iris helps us find a job that they think would be best for us based on our entire personality on the internet. And so we end up working at this arcade, which is like an actual, like it's a business. Like esports is a huge business. Arcades are a huge business. And we're a tiny little arcade that's been around since the 80s. So in this game, we develop and we kind of find our own true calling. And the one thing leads to another. We open up our own arcade. And we get a partner of our choosing. I chose Teo because I like the colors Teo wears. I was listening to Running Man audiobook today. Dystopian future. All right. Horn Daddy, you're fine. Squirrel. And so we opened up our own arcade, and then some gangs showed up and started trashing our arcade. However, our nemesis is probably behind it. We don't know yet, but there's this really skeezy dude who is probably trying to sabotage our business. So we had this really fantastic opening night, except gang hooligans showed up and just started trashing my place. And then they were just like, hey, yeah, so we're here to stay. And, you're just going to do whatever we want because that's how this relationship is going to work. And then another gang showed up like, yo, this is our territory. Kill them. And then I got shot. So I think I'm still just coming out of the hospital and I have one chance to do it over again because one of this big, huge, illustrious arcade critic showed up to opening night to my tiny little arcade, which is unheard of for them. But they are going to not release that story of a gang fight happening at my arcade, and they're giving me one more chance to do my opening night over again since I got shot. Your mileage may vary in this game, but that's what happened to me. And that's where we are. So if you've not been around on this journey for long, you're all caught up. Tom Posh, that sounds rough. Yes, I did not fall for Teo because of his banana hammock. Budgie smuggler. What was the other ones? I forgot what else you call banana hammock, but that wasn't why. I did not see that coming. Okay. I've had my strand of fate twisted back and forth so often it feels like it could snap at any moment. Mired in depression and a supposed family curse. Then lifted up by my amazing time at the Funplex. Slammed back down by Deco Nami. That's the evil villain I was talking about earlier. Raised up again by Francine's Rose Arcade Garden Project. Yes, Frag. That's what I called my arcade. And now descending farther due to a series of bad coincidences, culminating in a Pier 6 brawl in which I got shot. Now video. Oh, crackers. I forgot to do the thing again, didn't I? There we go. I've just been reading this great. Thanks, Dakota. Thanks. I did it again. I'm sorry. All right. Woohoo! Perfect. Oh, well, I'm glad that works for you, Ben. All right, but today I'm back to Francine's Rose Arcade Garden, frag, and ready to work despite being on crutches. Normally, I have to mentally filter out the beeps and boops of a busy arcade, but not today. Aside from our regulars, nobody's here. Is that what Pier 6 Brawl is? Can you explain it to me? I don't know what that means. But I'm glad that it is a reference, you know. I was like, maybe it's a tier 6, but Pier 6, that sounds good too. Not exactly the sight I wanted to see on my grand return after heroically taking a bullet to the leg. We're 3 days into this ambitious experiment, and it's already looking like a bust. Even with a reprieve from Mr. Femme, we couldn't hush the event up completely. The news of gang violence at a local arcade spread over social media like wildfire. Gavin had me filled in on all the details I missed while I was passed out. By the time the cops got here, both gangs were long gone, and the ghost monsters wiped our security footage on the way out the door. No arrests made, no evidence remaining. The only plus side? Sue and her ghost monsters apparently never came back. But even without them actively causing problems, that single day managed to smash our reputation. It was just so disappointing, unreasonable, frustrating. Frustrating. I mean, come on. We had a single lousy day, and that's enough to send the masses running and screaming. Talk about overkill. Not what I was expecting. It's frustrating to see all this amazing fun on display and nobody enjoying it. These games yearn for quarters. They are hungry and must be fed. Old wrestling announcer called Bloody Brawls. Pier 6 Brawls. Due to fights he witnessed on his youth. Oh. That reminds me of Kiss Me Deadly by Generation X. You know, I need to fix something. I don't know what these mean. I don't know what these mean. Okay, yeah, no, I can fix that later. Anyway, Kiss Me Deadly by Generation X is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. So that's what I was thinking. Because at the beginning it talks about like Greyhounds rocking out tonight for maximum rockabilly. Yeah, anyway, it talks about like Manchester United fans and... Or maybe it wasn't Manchester United. I think it was just two local soccer, football fans getting into this big old fight. And then he sings about losing his virginity and lots of drugs. Okay. Russ, I love you. Have a sweet dreams and good night, my dear, dear friends. I can't wait to play with you. I'm so excited. Alright, they're hungry, must be fed. I don't honestly know how we can recover from this. If we could only get the good word out, somehow correct this PR disaster. Seated behind the desk with my crutches propped up nearby, light duty only for week minimum doctor's orders, I try to mentally detangle this mess. Hey Iris, are we... Yes, we're still trending negatively on social media, just like the last 7 times you asked. Any luck with our security camera footage then? Anything that we could give to the police. It might help our public image to have someone to point the blame at. Nope, it's totally wiped, and my file recovery systems failed. I guess that's to be expected when going up against cyber criminals. Like they've even avoided bad press from the shooting. I haven't spotted the words ghost monsters in any of the articles I found about the attack. It's like they're ghosts. Well, not literally ghosts. I just mean they clean their tracks very effectively. Yeah, I got that. We did see them in their corporeal form, remember? At least the whole mess seems behind us. Now we just need to dig our way out of this hole. I sigh heavily as the burden sinks into my lungs. Ugh, feel. And before I can groan further, I hear footsteps approaching me. I lock my phone and pocket it before seeing who it is.
It is I, Hamza, here to discuss matters of great import with my good friend and worthy ally, Siri S.
Hi, Hamza.
I sense a distinct lack of energy in your greeting, likely due to your sorrowful state after being shot.
I love Hamza. Hobbling along on crutches isn't fun, but no, that's not the problem.
Regardless, you must always face the day with fire and purpose, Siri S. Only with an absolute will of iron, strong and resilient against that which assails you, can you achieve absolute victory in the world of arcade games.
Pardon my lack of, fire. Just pondering how to deal with this reputation situation.
Indeed, those foul miscreants truly soiled our trousers of decency on opening day.
I love him. Those foul miscreants truly soiled the trousers of decency. Keeping that. Trousers of decency! There's nothing decent about me. How's my score? Hey. Oh man, my relationships are failing. I mean, that makes sense. I think they took a hit after my depressive episode.
Such misbegotten youth must pay for their insolence. What is your cunning plan for completely and utterly destroying them?
I was thinking more along the lines of a PR campaign to rebuild public trust. Thanks for the lurk, Panda, Toro, and Joe.
Far less exciting, but Hamza will assist in any way possible.
Hey, Standard Tabletop, what's up? Hi. How you doing, homie?
You hold within you a tremendous power of persuasion. Hamza has witnessed this firsthand. Your people skills are unmatched. Believe in me who believes in you and strike forth into this world to re-establish our business as one of sublime arcade majesty.
Right, so like advertising or something. Thanks, James.
Hamza suspects you will require a grander statement than some mere billboard. The violent incident made a splash. You, my friend, must make a tsunami, one which will wash away the blood and leave us clean. If only such opportunity would simply walk through these doors and lay its bounty before us, this could be a simple matter.
Hold that thought. We've got a customer. Hello, welcome to...
Good morning.
It's our nemesis. Oh, well, Standard Tabletop, you're one of my homies now. Thanks for hanging out, and you'll probably hear that a lot. I guess that's my greeting. So much so that I gave James a homie counter just to track me anytime I say it. Ugh, Dekonami is the grossest. The grossest.
Dekonami.
I love that he and Hamza are bitter enemies.
Good day, mister. Hold on, I'm trying to come up with your name. Hanson, Harrison, something starting with an H.
Hey, Slovakia Steph, what's up? What was my black voice? I don't remember what it was.
Please excuse Hamza, Siri S. I must return to my kitchen to be forcibly restrained by my chefs, lest I commit a crime against humanity.
That would not be a crime against humanity.
What an eccentric fellow.
I stood there in silence and shock. I tried telling myself this is just bad fever dream from my wound, but no such luck. This is 100% real. I really wish I knew what that voice was. I'm sorry. I watched as Deco takes a look around the arcade, his smug grin ever present. Wah. I see his eyebrow arch as he takes note of the people, or rather the lack of people here playing games.
Seems you've had an unfortunate run of luck lately, Miss S. Not an unexpected one, however. I did warn that this would likely be the result of you trying to go your own way.
Homie?
This can be a very unforgiving industry, as you've learned. Well, I didn't expect you to get shot, at least. I'm glad to hear the wound was minor and you'll recover. I apologize for not sending flowers.
That hardly counts. I was reading.
I hope you realize now that I was only looking out for your interests when I made my job offer, Miss S. You're a promising young talent, and it's a shame to see it go to waste on this doomed venture.
Nope, I can't handle this. Not today. Satan, not today. What do you want, Mr. Anonymous? If you need tokens, the change machine is over there.
Tokens? How quaint. Still no swipe cards, eh? Sadly, I'm not here to participate in your sad attempt at an esports community. Really, how can you hope to compete with so few games and such meager prizes?
No. I'm here to make one final offer. If you sign over ownership of this arcade to me, I'll spare your careers. Yes, even Miss Fairchild and Miss Wolf. I'm sure I can find something for them to do at one of my facilities.
I just want to punch him in the gob.
I want to support your rising star.
Gross.
That's what I've always wanted. We've had our differences along the way, but I want us to overcome them and thrive.
I do not want to handle this tactfully.
But this is your last opportunity. I'll not extend my hand in friendship again.
Ew.
If you don't agree to my terms, I'll stand idle and watch as everything burns down around you. You have my word on that.
I will dance on your grave, you awful human. Okay, obviously, I want to say no to this fabulous offer. But at what point do I cut my losses? Miss Francine believed in dreams, but she also believed in practicality and trade-offs. Yes, James, you absolutely can. I just punch him in the gob. Am I ready to give up on everything so that I don't even want to finish reading this, so that I have something resembling a future? No. Of course I'm not giving up. I mean, seriously, I had so many opportunities to jump ship prior to this. Why would I bail this close to the end? This is what I want to say. Only if I get a $500,000 salary, 3 company cars, a Hollywood mansion, and my own line of designer fragrances. Yeah. But I mean, I was just thinking, if someone like Deco Nami, like, I can't, like, I would still have to be in their presence, and I couldn't do it. Especially after Twitter. Not even Twitter. Twitter is not the problem. Shitty people are the problem. Absolutely, Ross. Bop him right in the kisser. Ew, gross. I don't want to touch his kisser, though. Like, just rather punch him in the greasy forehead or something. Actually, no, the forehead is a terrible place to punch in person, right? Nose, that's the place you punch somebody. God, please don't fight me. I'll lose. I will lose. My resolve remains, I refuse your offer. All right, every time you ask, the answer will remain the same. Absolutely not. You can ask me a dozen or more times, and my resolve will not change. This is the path I've laid out for myself, and I'm going to walk it till the end. You think I'm ruining my future? That remains to be seen, and I will see it through. Well. I did have a chance to punch him in level 2. I'm not a violent person, and even in video games, even if I really, really want to, it's like probably my 3rd or 4th playthrough that I will do that. Oh, wait, hang on. Where's the autosave? Oh, no. Quick load. Yes, let's do this. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Where am I? Wait, hang on. I was just thinking, because James is always saying, hey, Monique, what about autosave? I'm like, by golly, you're right. There has to be an autosave here. Because I really want to tell him off. Autosave is an autosave. It's automatically advanced in text. Let's look. Alright. Oh, I did it again. Well, the auto load, that's good to know. That took me way back to the time back machine. Alright. Yeah, no, okay, I can't do it. I should have saved beforehand and then told him to cluck off and then went back. Hit tab to skip any text you've already seen. Okay.
That's unfortunate. It's your decision to make, of course. Your own life to ruin with your stubbornness. So be it. I guess I'll just have to settle for buying the burnt-out husk of your business once it ultimately collapses around you.
God, why would you talk like this to someone? Why? Why would you talk like this to someone who's done nothing against you? I don't understand what it is to be an asshole. I don't get it. Don't get it. All right.
I think you underestimate the damage of being associated with a criminal element can do, Miss S. It's enough to ruin even the mightiest of arcades. Oh, and I doubt the ghost monsters have forgotten you. They will return, and they will make matters far worse for you.
And immediately I take notice. Play it cool. Play it cool. Don't let on. Just has water. Okay, hang on. I'm saving now in case I get another chance to punch him in the gob. Wait. Save. Save. All right, cool. Return. Go back. That's a lot of beeping. All right. Really? Ghost monsters? I thought the gang was called Lovely Chainsaw or something.
Yes, ghost monsters. Sadly, they insist on naming themselves after that absurd ancient video game reference. Of all the childish immature.
He shakes it off quickly enough, refocusing on me.
But enough banter. I believe I'll take my leave. I'll not see you again, Miss S. I'll let my lawyers handle purchasing what little will remain of you. Good day.
Bleh. Even doing that voice feels gross in my mouth now. Aw, Pengy. Once he's out of earshot and well beyond the confines of the arcade, I pull out my phone to verify something. Iris, you checked all the news articles about the shooting, right? Oh, yes, I've analyzed them all. Did you need me to pull up a specific one? Just confirm something for me. The ghost monsters were never mentioned by name in any of them, right? Yes, it seems Sue's friends are good at covering their tracks. Why? This is it. This is the chance we need. Admittedly, it's a slim chance, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. Message everyone. I'm calling another Waker Conspiracy. Yes. Oh, you are all fired up. Okay, message is sent. I'll need everyone's help to fill in the gaping holes in my plan, but at least now I have a plan. It's time for one last ditch effort to save Francine's Rose's arcade garden. Frag. God, I love the aesthetic of this game so much. 2020 has been the year of the vaporwave look for me. Hamza's restaurant in the back of the arcade made for an ideal gathering place. We picked out one of the largest tables, one where we could easily speak to each other.
Calm has returned once more after the very sight of Dekonami caused a red mist of rage to descend upon Hamza.
Frag it! Yes.
Can Hamza interest anyone in only the finest of spicy buffalo wings, or perhaps a diet soda?
I'm good, thanks.
Sure, I'll have a soda. Yum.
This was it. This is where we make our last stand. I looked around the room at everyone, at all my friends, and nodded to each of them determinedly. Okay, 6 things. I know things are rough. But I've got, let's say, good 60 to 80% of a plan for how we can turn things around. Like, we can all agree what happened wasn't our fault. Yes, someone else screwed us over. Every problem we face could be tracked back to them. The ghost monsters and Lovely Chainsaw may be to blame, but the court of public opinion puts the blame squarely on our shoulders. Our venue is tainted by their actions. We can all cry foul all we like, but if there's a chance of violence returning to our doorstep, it'll keep customers away.
It's a real bummer. We haven't seen any families here since opening day. Parents just aren't willing to take their children somewhere that's known for being dangerous.
Actually, I wasn't talking about the gangs. Today I learned out who our true enemy is, and that person is Dekonami.
Dekonami.
Fired up, Hamza. Heck yeah. Dekonami. All right. The beast that wears human skin. Yes, he is surely to blame. Oh, God. All right. What?
Hamza is admittedly uncertain as to how, but Hamza is also perfectly willing to go along with this idea. Earlier when he was taunting me, he slipped. He mentioning the ghost monsters by name. Except those hackers keep their noses clean. They left us with no proof that they were ever even involved thanks to our security cameras being wiped. The cops didn't go after them. The news didn't identify them. So how did Deco know about them? Answer, Deco hired the ghost monsters to ruin our opening day.
What? Seriously?
In hindsight, it should have been obvious. I blame myself for not seeing it sooner. Far too many coincidences to be otherwise, and the fact that they only started wreaking havoc once Mr. Pham showed up to bear witness. I can see what you're throwing down, Siri. Sue and her friends didn't seem awful at first. I remember talking to Clyde, and they were very nice and friendly. And then Mr. Pham showed, and... Oh my gosh, wait. Do you think Mr. Pham was involved? Considering she was willing to hold back her review, I don't think she knowingly involved. But Deco may have gotten wind she'd be showing up and took advantage. But you don't think Deco wouldn't stoop that low, right? Hiring some random street gang to mess with us? Would he?
Oh, he would. He's a spiteful bastard. And of course he'd try to ruin our opening day. The only reason he didn't destroy Miss Francine was out of some weird sort of gentlemanly respect for a fellow elder business owner. But to Deco Nami, Siri's basically pawn scum.
Thanks? To be fair, I doubt he orchestrated the bullet-riddled finale to the evening. That pushes plausibility. Benestine, you're so right.
True. He wouldn't have even needed a shooting to ruin us. The negative review alone would have done the job. Being even slightly associated with the gang would have been awful. If Mr. Pham reported us as a hotbed of teenage chaos, a living reenactment of Lord of the Flies, it spelled doom even without bullets flying around. I guess we're lucky she held her review back. Oh, there's my boyfriend. Hi, boyfriend. Love you, baby.
All right. I love Teo. I love his style so much. The problem is we have no proof of this, do we? No way to tie Deco back to the ghost monsters other than him slipping up and mentioning them to Siri. I doubt he'd ever admit to this on record. Iris hasn't been able to dig up any digital evidence, although there's our eyewitness testimony, which should be enough to warrant some investigation. But for some reason, that doesn't seem to be enough for the police. I know a few local cops and how they think. If they're not looking into the ghost monsters, odds are they're actually looking into the ghost monsters quietly, which admittedly doesn't help us in the clearing of our name. And it's too much to hope that Deco simply refuses to orchestrating the incidents which ruined us. Slimy bastard's not getting away with this. I'll beat the truth out of him if I have to. Assuming, as that would be, I wouldn't suggest it, love. We need to be smart about this and undermine him rather than take the direct approach. You mentioned having most of a plan, Siri. Care to elaborate? Well, if Deco won't confess his sins, we need the next best thing. We need his henchmen to flip on him. See, I sense some tension from Deco about the ghost monsters. He called them childish and immature. There may be some bad blood between them. How about we break up their partnership? My plan is to track down the ghost monsters, get them to turn on their employer, and confess to their crimes. Once the media hears it from Sue herself that the incident was all thanks to Deco's scheming, it'll clear the good name of Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. This plan is foolproof. I'm answered with a myriad of blank stares and blinks. Don't everyone congratulate me all at once now.
Okay, so this isn't really me criticizing, but your plan kind of sucks. You want us to track down a bunch of hackers we already can't find and then ask them politely to betray the guy who's paying them a lot of money? Between this and the shooting, I'm worried about your health insurance premiums are going to go through the roof, Siri.
That's why I said it was maybe 60% of a plan. Look, we don't have a lot of options, people. Right now, the only ones who can save us are the ones who ruined us, Deco and Sue. I'm confident that if I can find Sue and talk to her, I can get her to see reason.
It's true. She was willing to give... Siri was willing to give them another chance and hear out their side of things before. Sue seems really to like Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. If there's some disagreement between her and Deco about our arcade, that could be why.
Next best thing is a cabin out in the woods, a chair with restraints. Ben Osteen's going full on misery for Deco Nami right now.
Exactly. I think I can get through to her if I try. This hinges on our ability to find Sue and find an unfindable bunch of ghosts. Ones Iris can't even track down. And that's where you all come in. All options on the table. I want to hear your ideas for how we find Deco's hired goons. Let's fill in the other 40% of my plan and make this happen.
And awkward glances back and forth are all I get in return. I get why they're concerned. This is the slimmest of hopes, the narrowest of margins. I'm asking them to follow me on a hunch. I think I am not ready for this. I'm so scared. I don't want to be shot again. I don't want anyone to die. Heck, some days it feels like all I do is talk my way through problems. If that's my one special skill, I'm going to rely on it for this final conflict. Yes. That's the chainsaws where they think the ghost territory is. Yeah, that's a good plan. Now, if we could just find her. For that, I need their help, and that means a lot to motivate them, like a true leader would. Do we try and outthink, outwit, and outmatch? Or do we think way outside the box? That's kind of what I'm going for. Chaos! Or come on! Rousing speech, rousing speech, rousing speech. All right, fam. What do you think? What do you think, homie? Oh, yes. Hydrate. Posture. Thank you, Tom. You're right. I just exploded all over myself. Ah, that's cold water. That's cold water. Air horn noises for cold water bottle explosion. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God, it's getting worse. My water bottle exploded. Okay. Okay, hydrate. Stretch. Think about it. Think about it. Bend and stretch and reach for the stars. That's like a... Did anyone watch In Living Color? That song is from In Living Color. I won't sing the rest of it. That is not the coldest water. It should be. I should see what that's about. Like, I see so many people with like the coldest water bottles. They crack me up. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense though. All right. Thank you, Tom Posh. That felt amazing. And I have air horn noises for Dakota. All right, let's see. Sound up, sound on, air horn, to we go. Perfect. Hey, Dutch Yoda, thank you for the raid. Thank you, dear. It's wonderful to see you. How was your stream? What did you play? What you been up to? How's it going? They really did. And it's funny because I don't even know what it was about, really, because I lurk a lot the last month. God, there's water everywhere. And so I know they got paid from the coldest water, and I really still don't know what it's about. But now I see those coldest water bottles everywhere, like all over TikTok. I have a TikTok. I do dumb stuff on TikTok. But yes, but I see them like randomly, and they just make me smile and think of the Merce every time. Immortals, Phoenix Rising. What is? Oh, Phoenix. What? Oh, Phoenix. Yes, that's. What is? How? What is that? What kind of game is that? We're about to take on the big bad of the game, capitalism, incarnate, given human form. So, how should we handle this? I'm covered in water. I am so wet right now. Darn water bottle. I bet a coldest water bottle would never explode on me like that. Oh, it's water everywhere. Scrooge Mcduck? What happened? Don't clip what? What happened? What happened? What did I say? I am not wearing my waterproof boots. Ugh, I am not. Oh, it wouldn't help because it exploded and like went down my shirt, but like this is like the glossy print like just reflected the water and now just like went into like my chair in between my legs. So I'm just wet everywhere right now. Okay, I think I might need to go change pants. I am really wet. All right, I'll be right back. Choo, choo, choo. Okay, I'm better. I'm all better. Yeah, no, it just like soaked my shorts. No need for Scrooge Mcduck. Yes, the embodiment of capitalism. Yes, but less endearing. See, Scrooge Mcduck was absolutely the embodiment of capitalism, but like in your rich old quirky uncle kind of way. Like eventually, like Scrooge, that eventually had a heart of gold at the end. Deconomy has nothing. What did I say? That I was wet. Oh my god, I said that I was wet. Oh my god, I said... Oh god, I'm ending the stream. Goodbye, Twitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, I don't even know what the context of what else I said when you first started talking about phrasing. I'm going to assume it was something like that, but I only just heard it. Oh god, my face is all warm now. That's... Now my dog's trying to break in because I think he's worried about like how many times I just said, oh my god. Oh my head. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. All right. Never happened. It's fine. It was all along the same lines. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh god. Oh, my face. I was like, I don't know what I said. I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't know what I said. And then, yep. Well, anyways, I'm wearing new shorts. New shorts and, oops, what happened? All right, comeback game. Here we go. Everything is... Oh, God. All right, here we go. What is our choice? All right. Thanks, Joe. I love you too. Thank you. All right. Anyway, all right, we're going chaos. No, not wacky. All right. Show up at Sue's doorstep, claiming to be from a sweepstakes and maybe show her to be a winner. Sure, why not? A radioactive spider to bite us, so we can tie up criminals just like flies. Sounds good here. Elaborate high sequence requiring a herd of elephants, 2 blimps, 84 feet of lubricated rubber tubing. Absolute 84 feet of lubricated rubber tubing? What? Hang on. I think I was so... Okay, elaborate high sequence. All right, requiring a herd of elephants. All right, okay, I can think of something to do that. 2 blimps. Sure. 84 feet of lubricated rubber tubing. What would I do with that? Yeah, I have no idea what I would do with lube tube. Lubed tube. There's no way to... Nope, no, that's gonna... We're not thinking about that anymore. God damn it. It is thinking outside the box. Thank you, Tom Posh. All right, between all of us putting our heads together, we've got enough brain cells to light up Chicago. We can do this. We can do this. Who's with me? Yay, my friends are with me. You've got moxie, kid. I'm in. Well, you only live once. I suppose I'll contribute to what I can. Now we're talking. The wildest dance moves are always the hottest. Oh, Teo, I love you. Good night, Tom. God. Everyone nods in agreement, and I can even see some smiles start to appear. We're all on board. Now to just determine the how of the plan. Decision. Finding the ghost monsters. This is my other voice. At risk of stating the obvious, why don't we talk to the police about this? They've proven unhelpful so far, but if we go down to the station and fully explain our situation, we may be able to gain the information we need. I feel this would be a reasonably steady course of action. I'm not certain about showing up and just asking for them to open their files to us, but you're correct, the police would have the information we need. Except cybercrime is a sticky situation. You have to control leaks. If they're looking into the ghost monsters, they won't just tell us outright. I'm not sure who that is, Joe. The key is to talking to the right people. I know most of the cops at Ben and Matt's Donut Shop by name, and I know one very friendly officer that'll help us. Why go to the cops? Why get the cops involved? We already know someone who's got an axe to grind against Sue and her buddies. Or rather, a chainsaw. That's right, Queen Bee. We can ask the lovely Chainsaw Gang. They'll be easier to understand and would probably be thrilled to divulge all the dirt they have on the ghost monsters. Or they'll carve us up to with switchblades. Could go either way. I'll admit this is a super gutsy move, but if we pull it off, we don't need to involve the authorities at all. Some guy with a voice. Good to know. Ah, where am I? What did I do? What have I done? Well, this is what I wanted. Where am I at? I could use some cuts. I do like involving the chainsaws. That sounds awesome. I don't like the idea of involving the cops. Quickie! What's up? What's up, homie? What's up, homie? How you doing? How you doing, homie? Thanks for joining me, Quicksand. It's good to see you. I'm doing really well. Yep, no, I embarrassed myself, but I'm doing really well otherwise. Thank you, James. You're the best. I'll admit this is a super gutsy move, but if we pull it off, we won't have to involve the authorities at all. This whole situation's a bit sticky for my liking. Cops and robbers? No thank you. Although the alternative I'm about to suggest may be stickier still. Siri first met ghost monsters at Deco's place, yes? They're regulars there, so we investigate Deco's place to find someone who knows Sue and the mates. If we can find a good friend of hers and make them understand why we need to speak with Sue, well, we're already on somewhat good terms with Sue, thanks to Siri remaining diplomatic about all this. We should keep that going. I think I'd attract too much attention if I went to Deco's place. If I show my face around there, it's going to raise some questions. But my face wouldn't. Deco doesn't know me. I was a Funplex adjacent rather than a Funplex regular. Thanks, James. And to think, the last time I set foot in Deco's place was years ago, so I could wander freely with Juniper. Yeah, we could slip in and ask about Sue without anybody even noticing. I'd say this kindly strategy is open appeal to those who may know her, but it could be more cordial. If she's got a single friend in that place, I'll find them.
It's a daring mission in enemy territory, but for you, Siri, I'll do it. What are you looking at me for? I don't have any ideas. I mean, well, you could try Googling for her accounts.
I'm reasonably sure Iris already tried that. Iris? Yeah, we cannot put Juno in jeopardy. Juniper in jeopardy. Yep, I even used Yahoo, Bing, Alta Vista, and Web Crawler. But did she ask Jeeves? Jeeves. I'm old. I have no idea what half of those are.
Okay, but that's not really what I meant. I meant checking online forums for the arcade enthusiasts. She loves arcades, right? She may have an account there. I've been rejoining online communities lately to try and open up to like-minded folks and socialize a bit more on my own terms. She's got to be lurking in one of those places.
All of these will work. It's more about what you like the most and your favorite characters. What a throwback, yes. No one will unseat Lycos from my search engine heart. I love it, I love it, I love it.
Oh, wait, I know. If we can't passively search for her, we can actively call her out. As much as I hate internet trolls, they do get results. If we taunt ghost monsters online, I'm positive Sue's the sort of person who looks herself up constantly, right?
Of course, and with my help, we can establish fake accounts to spread the message so far and wide that she can't miss it. I'd suggest we use a public internet access point to keep it from being traced back to Francine Rose's arcade garden.
Ooh, road trip!
Road trip. I can tell if I'm Gavin's wincing at this that he's not a fan, but he's not a fan of Iris in general, so... I like this plan, Miss Naomi. It's pretty quirky, but it just might work. Can I date Iris? Could I end in an AI relationship? Could I date my own holodeck? Ha! Ha! I am Riker! I am strong! Well, I did say I wanted options. Yeah, I'm not big on the trolling. I think Chainsaw is the way I want to go to. Involving the cops after all the semi-shady things we've done is risky. So is provoking a rival game of armed hooligans. The youths! So is infiltrating Deco's place. Posting a few troll messages isn't that risky, given how social media companies actually adore trolls and nurture them for advising dollars. Damn! Damn, 2 flowers! Did not hold back on that one. Although it could annoy Sue. That is my number one reason for not wanting to do the troll thing, because I don't want to hurt Sue. I really honestly want her to do well and better for herself. I think she's brilliant, just in a crappy situation. Nope, but I am writing a novel that takes place in 1990X and has a surprisingly human Iris in it. I'm down, I'm listening. Is it a graphic novel? Because I'm here either way. I am a fan. I just, you can do the troll thing and still be diplomatic. It's flexible. Oh, okay. Okay, who else would be at risk? So the social media thing, it would bring her out rather safely. No one is in any physical danger or immediate harm. I worry about being seen with the police, especially because, like, she said that was her one rule, was to not call the police, and I got shot, so I kind of had to. The other thing, I think if I want to continue to establish a better relationship with Sue herself, I don't think the police is the way to go. They're hard on youths, and not in a holistic way. What else was there? I don't want to send Juniper to Deco's place. I don't want to go anywhere near Deco's place, so that one is out. I think the ballsy action is still the one I'm going towards. Like, what do you think, squad? I would, if I don't have to hurt Sue by, like, kind of trolling her a little bit. If I don't have to hurt her, then would be okay doing the trolling message thing, but yeah. What are my relationships like again? This is me metagaming a little bit. Oh no, Gavin.
Gavin and Percy are my lowest. Yeah. All right. I'm with you, James. Let's do it. Let's do our initial thing with the Chainsaw Gang. Chainsaw Gang. A gang of fools. But before I decide, Juniper raises her hand.
All these sound great, but Siri, you're still recovering from an injury. The less moving around you do, the more likely you'll heal nice and quick. You can't go gallivanting all around the city chasing down, oh, she's right, chasing down rumors about the ghost monsters today.
I'm just on crutches. I'm not in an iron lung or anything. I'm still mobile.
Light duty only. Doctor's orders, remember? But I have a solution to this conundrum. It's simple and super effective. Let us do this for you. You've had to tackle all these problems since joining the Fun Pucks by yourself. Why not take a step back and let us handle this one?
Well, okay, but I need to be there when we finally confront Sue. While you're out and about, I guess some rests. I'll get some rest so I'm ready for tonight. Sound good?
Sounds good.
These are my friends. I trust them entirely. So now my question is, which plan do I want to give my Siri seal of approval?
All
right. Oh man. Okay. You say Juniper now? Like if I'm not gonna be there. I mean, I worry about talking to the chainsaws, or my friends going to talk to the chainsaws without me. I mean, I do trust Queen Bee and Ashley to be able to handle themselves. I mean, Ashley ended up like hacking that system and she's pretty badass. They are pretty badass. I believe Ashley's and Queen Bee could totally handle herself. I don't want to send anyone into Deco's place. I worry about them. And also, I should rely on my friends and not try to do everything myself. So. And if I trolled the internet trolls, I would be involved because it's my Iris, right? I wouldn't rest. Gosh, something smells. Oh, curry. We're having curry. Sweet. My son's gonna be so happy. He's been asking for curry like all week. Chainsaws. If we want this to succeed, I think our best bet is to take the bets on the lovely chainsaw. Appealing to Sue's rivals just might get us the info we need. Ashley, Queen Bee, since you're both the most excited about tussling with a rival gang, I'm putting you two in charge. Have you looked at us, kid? We're both intelligent, badass women. We'll be able to infiltrate the ranks. Queen Bee is really great. Easy. And we'll make them talk, one way or another. Preferably without violence. Oh, yeah, Siri. But I'll bring my prop weapons for intimidation purposes only. Don't even worry about it. You can totally count on us. I'll leave it in your capable hands then. And our fists. The hand from beyond. Ooh. Thank you, homie. My cries of when I spilled water on myself were heard and my roommate brought me a drink. All right, here we go. It's Ashley's time to shine. Siri entrusted this very important mission to us. It's up to me and Queen Bee to triumph against our foes. Oh my gosh, am I Ashley right now? Ah, this is exciting. Oh, yay. If we don't succeed, this will spell the end of Francine Zora's arcade garden as we know it. Yikes, you can't let Siri down. What's anyone else do? Okay, I know, I just read that all super fast, but I just realized I think I get to play Ashley for this one, and I am scared. I refuse to lose. We will do this, and we will find Sue's hideout. Oh, I get to follow my friends. Oh, I get to play Ashley. I'm going to play with Ashley. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is great. I just hope we can find the lovely Chainsaw's hideout first. This place is a strip mall of yesteryear. Most of these businesses have been empty for years, and people don't tend to linger in this area for too long. It's rather bleak with what with the boarded up windows and closed signs. The only things not in grayscale are the various colorful graffiti tags covering the abandoned walls. But even though it feels like we're walking directly into a death trap, this just might be the coolest thing I'm about to do in my entire life. Hey, Ash, you look a little too happy to be here. Wipe that grin off your face.
But we're about to sneak into the lovely Chainsaw's hangout spot, enter a game of wits and strength, and force them to divulge all their dirt on a rival gang. What could be more awesome than that?
Living to tell the tale. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Ash, truly. But we also have to keep our heads about us. I don't want either of us to end up in the hospital like our fearless leader. Or worse. By the way, what was up with the prop weapons? What was that about prop weapons back at Francine's Rose Arcade Garden?
I fling the duffel bag over my shoulder and gently place it on the ground.
Oh, these are all from past cosplays. I brought a ton of them. They're all different types, too.
I doubt a foam sword will help us much against our super real guns, but what the hell. It'll help me project confidence.
Queen Bee shuffles through my bag. I hope she's using the utmost care with him. I spent, I don't know, how many hours sanding, painting, gluing, and molding each and every one of those. Eventually, she pulls out a battle axe.
Fuck yeah. This is what I'm talking about. How clucking cool do I look wielding this?
The coolest. I grin widely, as Queen Bee poses with her two-handed axe. Honestly, I don't think she could have chosen a more appropriate weapon. It fits her perfectly. I take another minute or two to rifle through my stash and pull out the magical girl wand from Francine's Rose Arcade Garden mascot outfit. I'm here to represent! Arms brandishing, ready for action. I look around the strip mall. I love that she chose a wand. That's so great. And I'm lost. So now what? How are we supposed to do this?
That newbie FOD player I was chatting with told me that the lovely chainsaw typically hangs out around here during the day.
Right. Step 1 is complete. We're already here. What's step 2?
You see the remains of that coffee shop? Newbie informed me that that's the exact location of where they meet up.
Was that where they do illicit drugs? Have fight clubs? Drink themselves into a stupor?
Probably nothing quite that Hollywood, but hey, who knows? Let's get this party started. There's no turning back now.
We smile at each other, ready for the battle ahead. Sisters in arms. Rounding the bends of the forgotten coffee house, we see them. The lovely chainsaw. We don't even get another 2 feet closer before we have a gaggle of very irate schoolgirls glaring us down. The one who claimed to be their leader back at Francine's Rose Arcade Garden steps forward, motioning to the rest of us to stay put while she does the introductions. Halt! Who goes there?
I'm Ashley. And I'm one of the 4 Heavenly Kings, Queen Bee, professional badass and fist of discomfort champion. We're from Francine's Rose Arcade Garden.
Everyone calls me Mel. And what the cluck are you doing in my territory? It looks like a couple of wayward girls lost their way home.
We know exactly where we are, and we came to speak to you.
Yeah. It's a shame, really. I'm not up for casual conversation. Everyone's so cockney. No, what did I do last time? I don't remember what I did last time. All right, the leader flicks her wrist, and the 2 of her lackeys charge us, weapons in hand. I hold up my fake staff. Oh, wand, not staff. Wand. Staff. Blah, blah, blah. Shaking, Queen Bee steps in front of me, tightly gripping her battle axe.
We're after Sue and the ghost monsters. We have a bone to pick with them. You know, the ones you took a pot shot at the other day?
Mel's expression turns from a grimace to a grin.
Zay, Nick, stop. Yes, Mel. After the ghost monsters, you say? Those clucking brats.
Mel spits the taste of the rivals out of her mouth. I get that. I feel that way about Deco. Sue thinks she can run this town, that her little band of credit card thieves and blackmailers has any real clout. If not for her muscle, she'd be nothing. She doesn't even have the guts to do to me what I'd do to her. Guessing she leaned on you, threatening ruin. Typical poser.
Exactly. They clucked up our arcade, and we want revenge.
Yeah.
Okay, you piqued my interest. Go on.
The only problem is we don't know where they are.
I know you ladies desperately want to get your hands on the ghost monsters, but can't due to your high profile. So I propose a temporary partnership. You tell us where Sue's hideout is, we sneak in, take care of them for you, and they won't be bothering you after we're done with them.
Fascinating.
Mel looks down at her hand, examining her nails, as if they're more important and interesting than anything we have to say. Plebes!
Girls, I'm afraid you're gonna have to sweeten that offer. If I tell you this information, I want something else, something to prove your loyalty to the lovely chainsaw. Apparently we can't get details of a hideout without picking some sort of exchange. Oh gosh, we're in quite a pickle right now. I've got to think of something fast. What would Siri do in this situation? How about information exchange? Come on, Ashley. What do gangs trade in? Besides violence or drugs, it's always information. I propose an exchange of information. I'll let you know a little secret, and then we can know your secret. Mel looks me over from head to toe and takes a moment to mull it over. I don't normally give two caps about gossip, but I suppose the right information could be worth more than anything you could offer me monetarily. Your offer intrigues me. I accept. I don't know much about Sue, except from what Siri just told us. I hope that's enough. Word on the street is that Sue and her ghost monsters are connected to the arcade's industry megalomaniac, Dekonami. Mel's frown twists into an amused smile. I'd call that an interesting tidbit, except I already knew that. What? I prefer getting hands-on, but I hoard a few secrets to be safe. Still, curious how you managed to figure that out, particular secret. How about you trade me the how rather than the what? Oh, well, we think Deco used her to wreck our new arcade's opening day. He hates our guts and wants us to go out of business. Ha! The high and mighty Sue, a hit woman for hire. Figures. Well, an enemy and my enemy is my friend. I think we can do business. I breathe a huge sigh of relief. Whew. I wasn't sure that was going to work. How does Siri do this all the time? You two girls have thoroughly impressed me. It takes a lot of bravery to come out here and face us. As I reel in my disbelief, Mel motions for her two lackeys to come forward. Zay, why don't you tell the girls what those wretched ghost monsters hang out? There's a warehouse on the edge of town, owned by some cold nostalgia commodities. You'll find them there. Excellent. Thank you. I like both of you. You show me guts and charisma, both qualities a lovely chainsaw specialize in. If you ever want to join our motley crew, you know where to find me. Before I can say anything, Queen Bee grabs hold of my sleeve and pulls me to her side. We appreciate the offer, but we're good here. Suit yourself, ladies. Before you go, and because you've impressed me so, she flashes us the most wicked grin, and it sends shivers down my spine. I'll let you in on another juicy bit of info, free of charge. Mel snaps, and both Zay and Nick stand to attention. Tell her, Nick. The one with the chains loosens her grip on that weapon before coming over to my side. Leaning over, she whispers into my ear, and my eyes go wide. Oh my gosh. Consider it a parting gift. Now go. But seriously, if you don't get off my turf, I'll be forced to bash those pretty little skulls in. Without another word, I nod dumbfoundedly, and both Queen Bee and I hightail it out of there. Once we're out of earshot, we take a minute to compose ourselves. What was that about? What did she say? Oh, it's juicy. Real juicy. I'll fill you in once we're in the car and safely out of here. We actually did it. Not that I doubted us for a second. Okay, maybe I did. But it was only for like 3 seconds. With all the information in hand and another bit of gossip, I can't wait to share it with Siri. This might just be the grain of rice that tips the scale in our favor. Woohoo! Progress! I awaken to the sounds of pain. More specifically, the groan of pain escaping from my own throat. That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I thought. Like niece, daughter, something like that. Oh man, that poor kid. Apparently getting shot in the leg hurts. Hurts a lot. And sleeping on the second-hand employee couch, probably not the finest choice for rest. The nap was definitely a necessity, however. I'm not operating at full speed anymore. And it won't for a few weeks to come, but sleep didn't make my muscles any less achy. I agree. If anything, I've got a headache on top of it. Joy of joys. But right now, I got 99 problems and my physical condition ain't one. The fate of Francine's Rose Arcade Garden is what matters most. Beep beep, Siri. You should probably be getting up now. I'm up. Goody. So, have you given any thought to how you're going to win over Sue's favor once you confront her? Oh, penguin! Penguin there, baby! Well, usually I just sort of stumble through these things and decide stuff like that on the fly. Oh, that's no good. You know, those intense identity situations I've been tracking. The ones where you can't take certain approaches that don't mesh well with your personality. What, like where I can't go for broke if I'm a cautious kind of person? Well, it's not so much that you can't, more that you shouldn't try something that goes against who you are as a person. People will see right through it. God, I love this game. So good. And I'm betting Sue will know if you're play acting at something you aren't. This will be a super intense identity situation. Only one way through. When the time comes, you're going to have to take a stand based on your highest personality score. Not more numbers and systems. It's for your own good, Siri. I am just trying to help you make decisions that will save Francine's Rose Arcade Garden, and that means being true to your spirit. And what's that mean exactly? According to my calculations, right now, your best bet for how to convince Sue is to be steady. You're level-headed, honest, and open. One smart cookie. You can outsmart Sue while being true to yourself. You've got the most balanced stats I've ever seen on the stream. Most people are like 2 times more kindly than anything else. I like that kind of... If I can, in a game, keep it fairly balanced, I like to. But I think that's also just how I approach emotions in general. Like, I know there's like personality characteristics and things like that, and I just try to practice a good balance of all of them. Yeah. But that's cool. I'm glad. Actually, I don't even know what my stats are. What are my stats now? I got a little ballsy. Woo! And my relationships are doing good. Yeah, they're about even. But yeah, that's... I try not to metagame my games for the most part. But usually that's kind of how it ends up. I do like that I don't know until after I've made a decision, or I've chosen to make it the way that I don't know what my stat is going to be until after I made a decision. Like, there's some things I thought would be more ballsy, but they ended up being more comical or quirky. So I think it's fantastic. I love this game. Because there's a balance, you could bring up one of the others if you prefer that to steady. No, I'm good at steady. I like steady. That feels like me. And if I don't want to take that approach, it's a bit late to change who you are as a person, Siri. Remember, my numbers and scores only help me understand who you are. Who you are is up to who you've chosen to be. It's a causal relationship. But with the help of your friends, you can maybe get some ideas, nudge things around a bit until you feel confident taking on a different tactic than your usual one. Speaking of your friends, here's one now. Hey, feeling alright? Once again, Teo shows up holding a bouquet of elegant blossoms. Teo knows I like lilies. This time it's my second favorite flowers, and I smile in return. Oh, well, my first favorite flowers are lilies. My second favorite flowers are probably dahlias. He hands them over to me before sitting beside me. Aw, you're too sweet. Not as sweet as you, and not as sweet as what I'm about to tell you. Queen Bee and Ashley faced off against a lovely chainsaw and made it out in one piece. Not even a scratch. They're braver than most, and we got what we needed. Pretty great, huh? Teo put his hands atop mine and gives a little squeeze. And that's not all, my love. We found out something that puts an interesting twist on this whole debacle. Sue has a last name, and it's an all too familiar one. Yeah! Yes! Ben! Called it! Oh, don't stop now. Tell me. Nami. Her real name is Sue Nami. Oh my god, that's dope. I gave my kids some pretty dope ass names, but I really like that one. Yeah. Tsunami. We'd been assuming all along that the ghost monsters were just guns for hire paid off by Deco Nami to ruin our opening day. But if Sue's actually Deco's daughter? I'm going to need to be very, very careful. I feel like I don't like assuming how people feel. I'd rather they just tell me. And I'm going to need to be very, very careful. Oh, cool. Flashback to Hamza. Yes, exactly. Yeah! Instant rage. I was assuming I could sway Sue to my side through my oratory skills. I mean, I've talked my way out of countless problems to date without issue. But having Deco Nami be family, changes the entire picture. No amount of logic and reason is going to break through bonds of blood. I'm going to need to be very careful about how I approach this. Okay, this changes everything. That's what I'm saying. This is an entirely different situation we found ourselves in. Family, for better or worse, makes everything more complicated. If they are anything like my family, it's going to be a hard bond to break. But don't let me fill you with doubt. Not every family is close. If there's anything amiss, you'll be able to spot it and drive a wedge between them.
Yeah, so good. Hey, what's up, It's Aneeps? How you doing, homie?
Whew, yeah. Plus, picking up on subtleties is sort of my thing. You'll have me be there to help you, right?
Teo squeezes my hands once more, lifting them to his mouth. His lips grace my fingertips with delicate kisses. Ugh, is this what having a partner is like? Because, hell, it's so sweet. I'm going to assume that love is only like this in video games, and that's why I play them. Teo. Our eyes meet, and I melt into him. Aww. Don't even think about not coming with me. Not coming. Don't even think about not coming with me. Okay, yeah, sure. I want you with me at all times. Don't leave my side. Yeah, It's Aneeps. This is the final chapter of the game. So last chapter we got shot. A hooligan rival gang war broke out in our arcade on opening day in front of a highly respected critic that could ruin our career. However, the critic is giving us a second chance, but first we have to talk to the gang who started, like, destroying everything. And we just found out that the gang leader has a relationship with Deko Nami.
I wasn't planning on it. I want to be by you, supporting you for a very long time.
I love stories because you get lovely things like this that happen.
Like forever.
I can't help but give in. I love you, Teo.
Speaking of love and epic battles approaching, I'm more of a lover than a fighter, but I can switch if you need me to.
I chuckle lightly, not missing the beat. He smiles coyly in my direction. And well, I had to do some inventor stuff. What? Inventory. Oh. Teo. Oh, Ben. Ben. He's not alone.
All right. But seriously, what can I do to aid you right now? What's the plan?
Iris told me I only get one chance at this, that I need to go with whatever I do best, but if I talk this through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path.
Honestly, I haven't thought too much about it. I'm open to ideas. How would you handle this? Sue is still very much a teenager, right? And what do teenagers do?
Rebel?
Precisely. And how do they rebel? By doing what they want when they want. They're all about having fun, appeal to her sense of adventure and mischief. You're sure to win her over if you act as childish as she will.
That is a kind of tomfoolery I can endorse. Oh, Tom is asleep. Tomfoolery! I'm the manager of an arcade. Of course I'm all about having a good time. If we can show her we're the better party than her people, than her family, she might just join forces with us, just for the heck of it.
That's a fun-loving spirit that made me fall head over heels for you. I trust your decision with all my heart. You're amazing and you'll do great.
Teo sweetly gives me a quick kiss on the nose.
You take all the time you need. I'll just be here waiting for you to say the word.
He gives me a wink as he leaves me alone with my thoughts. Does that mean I just chose the funny option? Well, this is it. Oh, I guess so. Either we sort this mess out or Francine throws arcade garden crashes and burns. Or I get killed. I guess that's always an option considering we're about to go confront a street gang that indirectly got me shot in the first place. I don't even want to consider the possibility of death. I'm immortal until proven otherwise. But well, if this is the end, I should probably have some words with my friends before I march towards doom. Nudge that funny up. It only takes control if it goes past Teddy. Ah, okay. If only to get their opinion on how I should approach Sue. Grabbing my crutches, I thump swing. That's my new dance move, the thump swing. I thump swing my way out to the arcade proper to track down some folks. Yeah, no, that thump swing, that's an intimate knowledge of crutches. Or even like those boots that I tore ligaments in both my ankles.
And it had to wear like an air cast on one foot and a boot on the other. And like thump swing was exactly how I waddled for a good 3 months. These next scenes are optional. They're so you can adjust your identity in relationships if you want. And say goodbye. I'm not ready. Okay, let's see. I've already talked to Theo. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? I'm just gonna go down the list. Naomi would be in her workshop, no doubt. I should check in with her and see how she feels about all this. Looks like she's happily tinkering with some old 1980X arcade circuit board. Hey, Naomi.
Hey, Siri, good to see you.
I remember when I first met her, she'd jump in surprise if I approached her like this. She seems like those days are over. Now I'm greeted with a warm smile. Listen. My Siri came on somehow. Listen, I'm heading out to talk to Sue soon, so I just wanted to talk a bit before I go. Oh, that's why Hey Siri turned on. I was like, why do I hear other music? What's happening? My TV turned on. Okay, there you go. I was watching Sense and Sensibility before all this.
I'm sure you'll do great. In all the time I've known you, you've been terrific with people. Better than I have ever been, at least. If anyone can sway her to our side, it's you. I mean, look at all this.
She gestures arms wide to her surroundings. Never can say goodbye. No, 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 I never can say goodbye. What, your workshop?
No, I mean Francine's Rose Arcade Garden itself. Look at everything you've built, and how do you do it? By talking to people, helping them understand your dream. You get what I mean, right? By being who you are, you can make miracles happen.
Yeah, I guess so. Naomi, I'm just me. Little me. I've been watching this since the first part on GTS. Oh, James, you have. You've been a wonderful Monday night, homie. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm glad, because I feel like I'm not alone in like this very hard ending. I have a big heart. I wear it on my sleeve, but that's up to others to decide if they really want to do the same and join me. So far, it's worked out okay, but tonight, I don't know. Maybe I'm not up to this.
Tonight, Sue will see your heart and know you're in the right while her father's in the wrong. Don't be so humble that you downplay your own accomplishments, Siri. I know what it's like to cut yourself down a peg, scared of being too proud.
Thanks, James.
It's easy to fall into that trap. So when I say you're a great person, take the compliment.
Okay, then. So how do you think I should approach Sue?
Well, if it was me, I am not happy with how they ruined our opening day. Honestly, I'm downright miffed about it. I'd probably go at him like a fireball because I'm downright fierce. But I know that probably wouldn't work. Taking the high road is the better path. You've got a steep hill to climb here, making her flip on her not only her partner in crime, but her family. So you're gonna have to try and understand her heart. She kept saying she likes our arcade. Play into that. Be kind and understanding and empathetic.
Okay, I'll consider playing nice. Challenging her ego and insulting her is definitely not going to work. Playing nice makes sense. You're right. I'll consider it.
Believe me, I kinda want to kick her teeth in. But I know that's wrong. Even if we're never friends, we have to at least try to understand her. I better get back to work. These replacement ROMs aren't gonna suck at themselves.
Even if the arcade ends up closing down?
I'm deciding to be optimistic. You can do it, Siri. Best of luck. Oh, hey, mind if I ask your opinion on something?
Sure, what's up?
What do you think of Gavin?
Yes! Yes! Woo! Yay!
Like, I mean, I know he's a money-grubbing, prize game-loving stick in the mud, but, well, ever since Francine's Rose Arcade Garden and all of us working together, I don't know, maybe he softened up a bit. I think you're a good influence on him. Do you think you'd be the kind of person to put old arguments aside and, like, No, I gotta stay focused. We need to save the arcade. Forget I brought it up.
Oh, this makes my heart so happy. And then Percy and Queen Bee. Or Juniper. Maybe Juniper. Nah, Percy and Queen Bee. After offering, a brief hug of support, I miss hugs. Hi, my name's Monique, and I miss hugs. Naomi returns to her work. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Gavin! I find Gavin looming large over the arcade floor behind the ticket desk. Seems he was expecting me. So, our complications have developed complications. Seems to be the case. And you'd like my advice on the matter? Seems to be the case. Be clear with Sue, be honest, and be ready to rise to whatever challenge she poses to you. If you let her make the first move, you can counter-move through improvisation. I know you're talented at it. Use that talent to set up her own traps and step in them. Treat her with respect. But in the end, she is just a kid. You can outthink a teenager, I'd like to believe. If you take the situation seriously and approach it with a clear mind, I've no doubt you'll win the day. Agreed. I can keep a cool head and let her make the first move. Straight up Queen's Gambit. Sounds about right. Go in, ready to form a strategy based on the conditions on the ground. Then play that out with a strategy with a calm hand. Precisely the way I'd handle it. You know, when you first came to the Funplex, I had serious doubts about you. I'd assumed you'd fill a seat and do the low level labor tasks. Labor. Well, I focused on the higher order management tasks. So I've largely kept my distance, or tried to at least, out of professional respect. But I can't help but have to come to know you over the time we've spent together. You're not a minimum wage trainee any longer. You've taken opportunity and run with it, developing not only the Funplex, but the whole arcade as well. I know we're facing a difficult challenge. I'm not going to blindly assume everything will be just fine either. But I know that if this is possible, we can stave off bankruptcy and you will be capable of doing it. Oh. And if not, I can always sell my vital organs. I kind of want to sell my vital organs. Look on the bright side. If we beat Deco, I won't have to sell my kidneys to strangers on the internet so we can make payroll. Yes, well, I suppose that can technically be considered a bright side. All that remains is for me to wish you the best in your efforts tonight. Do Francine's Rose Arcade Garden proud. Do us all proud. We're all counting on you. Naomi especially. Oh my god, he said Naomi! What? No! Leave me! No! Button! I swore to protect her dream once, even if I've been inadequate at the task, unable to truly understand her heart. I hope she can forgive me for my earlier mistakes, now that we'll be pulling together for Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. I must admit, a fondness. Have you told her that? Well, no, but perhaps I should. Not that I mean to distract you, as you were. Oh, that's so cute! Yay! So British. Who else do I want to talk to before I leave? Ashley. Ashley's wandering around the arcade floor practicing what I can only assume are magical girl final attack sequences. Aren't you out of costume for that? Ashley finishes up her twirl before addressing me. You can take the magical girl out of the outfit, but you can't take the magical girl out of your heart. Plus, I'm practicing for the final boss fight. Aren't you ready? What? Siri, you dig role-playing games, right? Doesn't this feel like you're about to enter the final boss fight like every RPG ever? Look, you've gathered up all your team members. See, also us, your friends. And we're all hunkered down in a dark, damp cave. See, also Francine Rose's Arcade Garden. Now, we're having this epic final sentimental chat about winning or losing. I couldn't be more spot on. Although I do wonder what class you'd be, Siri. As long as Sue doesn't metamorphose into a six-winged floating half-torso of a monster as a Gregorian chant plays in the background, I think I can handle it. Speaking of which, how are you going to handle it? I've got a few options floating around my mind, but I was thinking of checking in with others to see what they recommend. If it was me trying to take down the final boss, I'd give in to Sue's spunk and sass. Make a bizarro final fight by playing to Sue's sense of adventure. Joke around with her. Maybe if we match up her antics with ours, we might just best her at our own silly game. Yes! Mischievous cyber criminals with more mischief! No one can outplay me.
I'm Siri, arcade manager and all-around cool kid. I've got puns and jokes for days.
That's what I'm talking about. There's no way to lose with that attitude. But I also know something else, which is always a way to trust Siri. Which is to always trust Siri. Whatever you end up doing, I know you're going to save Francine's Rose Arcade Garden and consequently us all.
Isn't that a little too hopeful? There's a very real chance I can fail this. This isn't some game. This is real life.
Of course I realize that. But I gotta have hope. I believe in you even if you don't believe in yourself. And here's where I get really sappy. Ever since you came to the Funplex, on that day, you've affected us all. You've changed our lives. And mine. For the better, of course. I've been watching you grow and change into this person before me, and you've inspired me to do the same, to become the person I want to be. So Siri, no matter what happens in there, just know that you've made friends here. Friends that'll last a lifetime.
A lifetime isn't long enough. Huh. I'm getting funnier! By accident! I thought that'd be empathetic! But a lifetime isn't just enough time. I need more time, Ashley. More time!
Better take up medicine and find out those life hacks to make yourself immortal. And then hook the rest of us up to this eternal life. And just so you know, you've been a tremendously amazing friend.
Ashley twiddles her fingers for a second and then deviates from the seriousness.
Well, I know you got things to do before the big fight. Just wanted to stock up on your just make sure you stocked up on your potions and don't forget to have the correct weapons equipped.
All I have is this crutch.
Did you see the stats on it though? Crutches do double damage to pesky teenagers.
Good to know. And Ashley.
Yeah, Siri?
Thanks for being so bright in this dark hour.
You got it, friend. Now go out there and kick all the butts.
Oh, I love them so much. All right, Percy. I have not built a relationship with Percy at all in this game. I think I spot Percy sitting in the restaurant area. I do love all the fake homage arcade names in the background. Yeah, Moopy and Mappy. Oh, I didn't know about Mappy. I just thought it was Pac-Man. Dope. And there's Pengy. Snack runner. Yep, there he is, munching from a bowl of pretzels and watching some fighting game tourney on the sports channel. Ah, Siri, you heard the news then? That our archenemy is the father of secondary archenemy? Yep. Unpleasant business, that. Simply unpleasant. I wish I could offer you some boundless enthusiasm and a show of confidence, but this whole situation's got rather out of hand, hasn't it? As a matter of investment, my advice at this stage would be to cash out while you still can. I mean, I know you won't, but that's what I'd suggest. Life is short, take it from me. Best to make the most of what you can, rather than lose it all. So, apologies for my inability to offer a pep talk. I'm afraid I'm rather melancholy today. It's okay, Percy. I'll take care of this little problem we're facing. Then I'll hold out hope. I'm not certain as to how you'll do this, but I'll hold out hope nevertheless. It might not be, but I choose that it is. Fair, fair, fair. Do it. It's probably both. Well, how would you do it if you were willing to give it a go? Tricky. I don't know how effective it would be, but I'll try to approach as a friend. Connect with Sue on an individual level. It's going to be difficult, mind you. She's young. She's got something to prove. She has friends she needs to impress. Digging through all that to get to the heart. Well, you've got your work cut out for you, yeah? Won't be easy, but I think I can do it. I've been considering taking a gentler approach, yeah. Thanks for the advice, Percy. Anytime, love. No matter what, if it turns violent again, you should take the better part of valor and run for it. You've got your youth and your health. Take it from someone sitting in the Reaper's waiting room. There's no sense in hastening that meeting. He always seems to joke about his own short lifespan, even if he's the only one who seems capable of laughing at it. Maybe I should really try to talk to him about this. Look, Percy, about your condition? Yeah. What do I say to Percy? This is like the first time I've talked to him about it. So... Let's see. Having dealt with serious illness previously, and the way that I tend to think and approach problems, it was difficult
to hear someone, oh, are you sure there's nothing can be done? Have you tried eating blueberries? Yeah, that is. Percy, come on, man. You've got 10 pounds of awesome in a 5-pound bag. We can't just let that much awesome fade away from the world without a fight. You can't tell me you seriously exhausted every option at your fingertips. Surely there's something left, something you can do? Siri, don't be sad. It's fine, really. I've made my peace with this. I'm prepared to ensure my legacy continues even long after I've passed. Don't forget, I am reasonably wealthy, and charity will benefit from my passing, enriching the lives of others. Nah. Death isn't my foe. He's become an ally, one I'll walk with in time. But our focus tonight should be on you, not me. Don't let my situation weigh on your mind. Not at this critical moment. I'll hear no more of it. Understand? I have no idea where his accent went there. Fine. Nah, go. It's going Irish. Go on out there and do right by your friends. Save Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. I decided to hold out hope after all. Lovely, isn't it? The enemy out of Eminim. Who else I want to talk to? Queen Bee. Oh man, okay, saying goodbye to everybody. Fisted of comfort. Gosh, it's late. Okay. It's just her. Boston Cockney. I don't know what happened there, Ben. We're not going to talk about it. Clicking hate playing against AI. It's no challenge at all. I can do this with my clicking eyes closed. Hey, kid, jump in here and be my opponent. I know better than do that, Queen Bee. You would pulverize me inside out and there would be nothing left but a human flesh puddle by the end. Sort of like how you're going to take down Deco family? Huh? Queen Bee definitely hits a button combination which officially takes out her AI enemy. Removing herself from the cabinet, she pulls out her jacket, straightening it out. I have a Queen Bee jacket! I'm imagining you going into Sue's hideout, kicking down the front door, guns a-blazing, yelling at the top of your lungs, and challenging Sue to one final showdown. What do you think? I think you've been talking too much with Ashley. Her imagination's rubbing off on you. Listen, Sue's a gamer, and we all know she's got a bit of a competitive streak, right? Be confident and throw down your best clicking talk. She won't be able to fight against it. She'll easily see we're superior to Daddy Dearest. First-rate Moxie. You're right, Queen Bee. Once Sue sees my guts, and hopefully not my literal guts, she won't be able to do anything but side with me. Kid, I believe in you. As one of the 4 Heavenly Kings, I endorse you. In fact, I wouldn't have furthered my career as a pro gamer if it wasn't for you. When you first showed up at the Funplex, I thought you were going to be easy fodder for me to crush beneath my heels. Is this supposed to make me feel better? Hold on a minute, kid. Let me finish. But as I got to know you, you aren't just another fan. You are a true friend. Sometimes when I'm frustrated, I look to you for inspiration. Me? I'm just Siri. Yeah, Cluck, right. Watching you overcome your fears and fight Francine's Rose Arcade Garden, it makes my soul burn. It makes me realize how I can overcome anything, too. Even my most hardcore battles. So when you go in there tonight, don't have any doubt. You're a clucking badass person. An even more badass friend. Yay! I am clucking awesome! F yeah! When you put it like that, I'm a pretty badass. Probably the most badass friend you got, isn't that right, Queen Bee? Cluck right. Oh, kid, stop. You're splitting my sides. But seriously, I'm glad to have you as a friend. Okay. I can't handle any more of this mushy friendship talk. I'm going to ruin my reputation as the most radical person here. And we can't have that. I don't think anyone believes you're less than radical. Thanks, kid. No, go do your thing. Oh, and don't forget to kill him dead tonight. As I'm about to retort, she beats me to it. I meant that literally, not figuratively. Ta. Who else do I want to talk to? Juniper's my last one. Oh, Junie! Juniper's grabbing some dinner at the moment. I've never seen someone angrily eat hot wings before, but somehow she manages it. This whole situation is total poop butts. She lets out a heavy sigh as I approach. You just dug yourself out of hole in life, the hole your life had become, and now you're going to lose another arcade. It sucks. It seriously sucks. Francine's Rose Arcade Garden isn't lost yet. But it's not like you have a total plan for how to save it yet, right? Other than go talk to someone who may or may not help.
Honestly, that's about as much of a plan as I ever have. And right now, it's as good of a plan as we're going to get. If you're going in my place, how would you handle it?
Well, I guess there's 2 tricks I'd try. One, she's a teenage girl, right? A rebel to the core. Or teenager, right? A rebel to the core. Be a rebel, a dissident, a class clown. Connect with her on that level and make her feel you're wild too. 2, she's a teenager, right? I remember being young and totally stupid. Let her make a mistake, then outthink her, while keeping calm, and using that to react to her moves. I guess they're wildly different ideas, but hey, one of them will work, right?
Yeah. When it comes to strategy, I've got more experience under my belt than she'd have. I can outthink her, should it come to that.
Exactly. You know, I'm proud of you. You've come so far from the S family curse days when you'd blame all your misfortunes on fickle fate. Instead, you're diving in and trying to strangle fate with its own strings. And I want you to know, win or lose, I'll still be here. I'm your best friend, arcade or no arcade. And if you lose this place, you'll always have a home. I'll make you pizza bagels and give you a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah. Can we never mention the PB word again? I'm having a harrowing flashbacks to the days of foul nutrition and low household income. I'd sooner eat my left arm than another pizza bagel.
No problem. Consider it stricken from my dictionary. Besides, I prefer toaster pastries myself. Okay, I'm sufficiently cheered up thanks to your infectious spirit. Now get out there and let him have it, Tiger.
Hey, I need to check my stats now. I'm like freaking out right now. There's so many things that just happened. Ah! Oh, good. My relationships are a little bit better all around. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, I got even more logical and hilarious. Who else do I want to talk to? I'm ready to leave. No sense in putting it off any longer. I've talked to everyone that I wanted to. I gathered as much information as I could. I'm just delaying the inevitable at this point, which is so true. It's time to do this. For the sake of my future, my dreams, my friends' dreams, and Francine Rose Arcade Garden itself, I take Teo's hand in mine as a soft smile curls my lips. We're ready to depart and face our destiny together. Any more quirky and that'll win? Yeah? Oh, that is really close. Ha! I lost my grayness, though. I lost a little bit of my grayness. I take Teo. We did that. Crackers. Oh. It's a short trip across town. And before we know it, we're standing outside Ghost Monsters HQ. A rundown warehouse in the bad side of town. A wooden sign, long since fallen off the side of the building, identifies it as belonging to Nostalgia Commodities, Inc. This place isn't too bad. Just add a few doilies, some curtains, maybe a couple rose bushes out front. Then we can host a myriad of tea parties here. I don't know why they wouldn't keep it on the upkeep. Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay low? Odds are Deco owns this building anyway. Oh, right. Correct. Nostalgia Commodities, Inc. is a wholly owned subsidiary of Deco's Place LLC. Eesh, that adds another step to this dance routine. I can't imagine Sue would easily give up her turf, especially when the rent is free. But don't falter, my love. I'm here. I'm cheering you on. As the leader, I'll let you take charge. But if I notice an inn, I got your back. Oh, I'm so glad he's here. Let's not waste any more time. I sigh once, looking over at my companion. I'm sure glad I'm not doing this alone. I'm nervous for sure, but I know what I have to do. I settle down my crutches, armpits resting on the padding, as I prepare to enter the belly of the beast. Hey, listen. Iris, kind of about to be in the middle of something here. I know, and I've spontaneously reprogrammed myself to include a new measurable metric, which should be useful for your mission. I call it the incredibly right indicator of success. Iris. Or Iris for short. Hey, when you've got a great acronym already, you may as well use it. I'm going to start analyzing Sue's vocal patterns once you step in there to determine how close you are to convincing her. Nice! I want that for real life. That way, you'll know if you're on the right track or if you need to say something different. Oh god, so hard. I'm not a mind reader. Let's take a look at your current score. Currently, you have a 0.0 chance of success. Yay? Well, okay, that's probably a bit disheartening, but think of it like if I walked away right now, I'd fail miserably instead of I'm doomed, doomed, doomed. But speaking of doom, well, there is a chance you can actually fail this time, rather than be assured you can mumble your way through the problem. Would you like me to back up your data first? Yes! Save the game!
Where am I?
Okay. You are now ready to proceed. Good luck. Taking a deep breath, I thump swing my way into the warehouse on my crutches with my companion beside me. I don't know what I expected to find entering a lair of notorious gang of cybercriminals, but a makeshift arcade that rivals my own was not high on the list. Deco, you ass. You probably put all of our old games from our arcade in here. God, he just gets worse. I'm like forcing his... He's a bad... Oh, I'm so angry. Alright, if this is dumping ground of a warehouse for Deco's industry, it makes sense though. A place where old arcade games go to die, turn into playland for punks. This actually is like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle place. A disorganized maze of games litters around the ground floor, poorly lit and barely functional. Only some of the screens are on and many have serious ghosting and burn-in. Oh, Naomi could fix all of these. As for the ghost monsters themselves, the good news is they haven't noticed our arrival. As I look up, I can see them on the second floor in the catwalks. That is so cool, Two Flower. How are you so cool? You're so cool. I hope you will still hang out a bit after I start playing other games. You're just so cool. So cool. As I look up, I can see them on the second floor in the catwalks. Huh, they seem distracted. That's good news. The bad news? They're distracted because they have a visitor. How unfortunate. I have to say, Sue, I'm extremely disappointed in you. It's hard to get a good angle from down here, hidden in the shadows, but it sounds like the old man's ranting at his daughter in his usual passive-aggressive way. The Pac-Man maze. Oh, okay. Yes, that is fantastic. Oh, that's a good catch. It's an apes. God, I hate this guy. I could stay hidden and eavesdrop on their conversation, gather some more information, or I could announce myself and barge in on them. Both are risky. But what makes the most sense is how I'm going to handle the negotiation we're about to have, though. Eavesdrop. Eavesdrop. I motion for Teo. Record them. Yes, I know. That's what I want to do. I want to eavesdrop and record, but I don't know. I motion for Teo to stay quiet as we lurk in the shadows below the catwalks above. You should be out there doing what you agreed to do, not hiding away in your clubhouse. A clubhouse I pay the rent for, I should add. You want to keep your little playground, yes? Hard for me to do it if some competitor rises to hurt my bottom line. Look at me when I'm talking to you, Sue. I'm trying to explain how the world works. Pay attention. Oh, now I want to barge in and punch him in the gob. God, this guy makes me so angry. Yes, Dad. It's hard to tell from this angle, but I could swear she said that through gritted teeth. There's a certain forced tone to it as well. I don't ask for much, I feel. I look the other way when you and your friends cause trouble. I bail you out of jail. I let you skip school as often as you want. You're a terrible person. All told, I've been a lenient father who understands and appreciates his daughter's inclinations. Like, the first clucking thing about me. What was that? Speak up. I can't hear you. And don't look to your little friends. Look at me. Reluctantly, Sue's eyes meet with her father's. God. Hey, Ross. How are you doing? Yes, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. All I want from you is so very, very little. It's what you'd be doing anyway, really. Go back there and keep causing trouble for Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. Or do you really want me to pull back all my support of your little gang? Leave you twisting in the wind at the mercy of Cybercrime Task Force? Of course not, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad.
I think I'm beginning to understand the situation. Yeah, no, lurk away, Ross. How you doing? She's under his thumb, but not by choice. Gosh, it's late for you. And she hates it.
Good. Now then, why haven't you finished the job?
Oh, come on. I almost fucking died thanks to invading lovely chainsaw turf. If we go back there...
I'm hearing excuses, Sue. I thought you were made of stronger stuff than that. Some delinquents are chasing you away. Really. How are you going to eventually inherit my empire if you can't stand up to some school brats?
I hate this man. I hate this man so much.
Like I want your damn empire.
Speak up, I said. Quit looking at the floor.
And we lock eyes through the metal grate in the flooring she's standing on. Her hands go to her hips in an overly confident fashion as she bends over like a child, finding a lucky penny on the sidewalk. Well, 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 what do you know? Crap, she spotted us. Inky, Blinky, we have guests. Regular old trashers. Yeah, God, yeah. She snaps her fingers in a sudden aura of command about her as she's distracted from the verbal beatdown by her father and goons swarm flanking us. We're quickly hustled up the stairs, well, as quickly as I can manage on crutches. Now's the time for us to use this moment to my advantage, and I know just what to say. It's an odd one. Sue, Deco, good to see you. Apologies for barging in at this late hour, but you're a little difficult to track down, I found. Deco's face twists into a grotesque blend of anger and fear.
What in the hell? I can't be seen here. If any record ends up online.
Jeez, Dad, relax. Relax. Clyde. On cue, Clyde steps out from the shadows, their fingers dancing over their phone as they concentrate on the screen.
Both of them have phones. One has an Iris assistant loaded. We're blocking their outgoing data streams. There should be no verifiable data evidence of this conversation uploaded anywhere. I can't stop Siri's Iris from hearing you, but I can hijack her account if you need me, so we can manually wipe her memory. Just say the word.
Well, we'll see. Thanks, Clyde. Clyde nods in agreement, backing out of the spotlight. Happy now, Dad? You're clear. Quit freaking out.
Not that it matters. My business with Miss S is already concluded. I gave you a chance to escape your crumbling little arcade, and you turned me down. If you have no vision, I have nothing further to say to you.
Thank you, It's a Neeps. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to... I will cut someone with my crutches. I will crutch him. Crutch him. Actually, we're not here to talk to you. I came here tonight to have a chat with... Wait for it. Your daughter. Timing's everything.
How did you...
Well. You're a resourceful one. A squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No. So I've had to keep that under wraps. Good work sleuthing it out. I was hoping I'd see you again. You run a great arcade. You treat me and my friends with respect. And you take a bullet from me? Class. That's a class operation there. I can be totes honest with you when I say I didn't want to ruin your arcade. It rocks. All that snazzy neon, all those great games, all that fun. I didn't want to trash your big moment, but, well...
She casts a sidelong glance at her father.
Didn't exactly have a choice, did I?
I'm going to adopt this kid. It's happening.
I didn't want to come back and cause you more trouble after that, so I stayed away, figuring I'd done what I had to do, and I could leave it at that. Oh, nice. Woohoo! Empathy! Ha! Treating people like human beings.
But you didn't finish the job. Francine Zero's arcade garden still stands. Not that it matters, I suppose, nor does this little last-ditch effort to save it. I see your game, Miss S. It's as obvious as the sad little strategic moves you made so far to keep your arcades afloat. Sadly, nothing you say, or do, will save Francine Zero's arcade garden from my inevitable takeover. This is simply how the industry works. Now, Sue, it's time to finish what you started.
Sue shifts her attention away from her father and back to me. It's hard to read what she's thinking, but I have to think of something to calm the tension. Oh, sweet. Yay! Foot cramp! Ah! I step forward. Oh God, no. Oh no. Oh no. It's because my feet are cold. Gutsy and Quirky get a bonus from charging. Oh, okay. I'm so glad that I just... Thank you too, Flower. Oh no. Oh God. All right. Stretch, gentle stretch, gentle stretch. I have been curling and clenching my toes like while reading that entire exchange because Dekonami made me so mad. I just gave myself a foot cramp when I just tried to relax my foot. Thank you for the redemption. You're right. I'm totally stretching. I'm just stretching out my foot. Oh, I didn't even realize I was cramping my foot so bad. That hurts. Okay. Let's do this. I need to move forward with this. I step forward. My fists. Oh, God. It hurts. My fists clenched and ready. Yeah, streaming. But before words escape me, someone is by my side.
Whoa, slow down there, tough guy. You being here is totally cramping your daughter's style. Right, Sue? We need to liven this party up. Let's bring in some music, a catered buffet, drinks, maybe kick your dad out.
Seriously? If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken.
You don't love her, you ass.
Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences.
She's a minor.
My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times.
You forced her into this situation, you shit human being.
Without me, what is she? Just a simple thief with simple friends.
You ass. She's my friend. The ghost monsters exchange glances with each other, frowning and rolling their eyes, but they don't want to remove word or move against. I go, I'm gonna crush your face. They clearly want to pounce, but hold themselves back.
But I understand and support her.
God.
I appreciate her nefarious talents.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Oh,
it's the worst kind of emotional abuse.
Over her head.
Oh, the worst.
Her. I spare no expense.
Don't clench your toes. Don't clench your toes.
You're
such an asshole.
She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Kill him. Throw him over the ledge.
Father knows best. Father knows all. And in the
You're
world of
such
arcades, Dekonami knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it, and you can't win.
How is that not followed by an evil cackle? You awful. Awful. Yes. Yes. And what's worse is I know this speech. And they're terrible people that talk like this. Awful, awful, awful.
So,
no.
If you would kindly show our friend the exit as forcefully as you like, perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
Seriously, vindictive much? Do it. Fine, Inky, Pinky, pounce them both. With a flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for her buddies to make us into street pizza. This is it. This is the moment. I needed to see something that would convince Sue to do the impossible, to flip on her control freak father. God. And it has to be something absolutely true to my core to who I've become as a person. It's time for Sirius to pull one more rabbit out of the hat. I want to tell her that she's stronger than him. Let's do this. Really? Kick us out? How boring. Come on, Sue. You're not some two-bit drug dealer, just drug street hustler. You're a crew of an elite computer security experts, aren't you? I like to think your idea of putting someone in their place is a bit more involved than just beat them up and make them go away.
Or am I overestimating you? And Sue raises a hand to stop Raccoons. What? Don't listen to this simpleton. She's not worth your time. Siri showed me respect. I don't forget respect.
Yes! Don't! Welcome to steady ending. From here on out, every choice is steady, but it's up to you to logically figure out the best option. Okay. Oh, man. Yes. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Only fair to hear her out in turn. I'd like to think I'm smarter than the average cook, yeah? We roll online, maybe an off with skill and style. And we're not generic thugs for rent, Dad. So no, I'm not going to bounce Siri out like some basketball off the pavement. Not yet, anyway. So tell me, Ms. Arcade Czar, what did you have in mind? How do we settle this issue?
Yes, it's neat. This is Two Flowers' game. And there's a sequel! Two Flower also has a channel. Ooh. Hang on. Shout out to Two Flower. Let me type things. Right? Isn't that exciting? Like, they've been showing up for streams and I am mildly geeking out about it. Yes. Super exciting. So, Two Flower's been doing some writing streams and some other things, and I have not been able to lurk in them yet, but I am... Yes, Saturdays are my family days, so it's hard for me to kind of tune in and see what my friends have been doing, but holy crackers. Absolutely follow them. Absolutely follow them. I love this. So good. So good. I am so excited that like this is like I made this character. Like I don't feel railroaded in any of my decisions in this game. There's nothing that removes my autonomy, and it's so good. Now this, I'm committed to this aspect of my character, and I'm going to go in on it. Oh my god, this is exciting. Okay, all right, so I've got my chance, but I'm going to let her make the first move. Play into her ego, outwit her, and then overcome. Play into her ego, outwit, overcome. I'm not the sort of person to rush into something better, to react to conditions, hell yeah, on the ground, then come up with a winning strategy. Yes. The steady ending once before on streams. Oh, cool. Thanks, Two Flower. I mean, I can't imagine that this game would I mean, I'm not a min-maxer either. I don't min-max. That's why I didn't go far in D&D. Well, how do you normally settle disagreements around here? It's your arcade and your rules. I'll follow them, just as I'd expect you to follow rules in my arcade. Well now, looks like we've got ourselves someone with the fever, gang. The ghost monsters perk up on hearing that. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yes, it's an Eeps. Exactly. So, every part of this game has been so phenomenal. I'm so incredibly happy with this experience because I play a lot of visual novels. I am a huge sucker for romance. It's just a thing that I like. But I hate 9 times out of 10, I really do have to turn off my brain, and I can't. I really have to let a lot go in order to enjoy it. But this, like, you know, I blush when it gets a little mushy with Teo. But like but that's mostly I'm playing on stream. I mean, I'd probably like eat up, go full course romance. But because I feel like I'm being more myself on stream, I went with something more myself as a character. But this is so good. I cannot wait to play again. I'm going to play again. Kind of want to go after Ashley. Kind of want to go after Gavin. Kind of want to go after no one. Like, that I have an option to play this game and win and not have a single romantic relationship is fantastic. Because, like, so I am a single person and I really prefer it that way. And I hate everyone going, oh, you'll meet someone. That's irrelevant to my life. It's irrelevant to my life, not a win condition for my personal life. So that this game captures my exact feelings on how I feel about being by myself is fantastic. Fantastic. I'm Demi. Oh my god. Yes. Thank you, Two Flower.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so, oh, no wonder this is so good. No wonder. You're so great. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm geeking out so hard right now. It would just be like me and Iris ready to take on the world and like save misbegotten teenagers and run arcades. I would be, oh man, oh, no wonder. No wonder this game is so good. God, representation matters so much. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, high fives. Oh my God, I am so... Oh, okay. So like the very first stream I did of this was a Girls Game Shelf stream, and I don't have the video anymore because Girls Game Shelf is now done. But like, I geeked out so hard when I could choose not to pursue any romantic relationship whatsoever. It made a world of difference to me. It was fantastic. Oh man, I can't tell you. Like, I mean, I can tell you understand like how good it feels for your love life not to be a major win condition in how successful you are in life. I have been on my own long enough that I really, really wish that people wouldn't see things that way. Like, again, I'm Demi, so I don't, like, it's just, thank you. Thank you, because this is such a complex and difficult thing, I think, to explain to people, and most people just don't get how I operate and function when it comes to like my own personal interpersonal relationships. But I really like romance as a genre. Like, I love romantic comedies. I like comedies, period. Like, that's my bag. But like, you add some romance in there and like it feels warm and fuzzy. But I don't like the Disney kind of romance, like the 90s Disney romance, or like the romance that doesn't happen between actual people, that isn't realistic about like how awesome and problematic human beings are, but like how, you know, they have such potential for growth and that things could like grow into, yeah, just real talk. I think I love you. This is such a good game. Thank you so much. I'll stop fangirling. My face is warm and I'm so happy, and you've made such an incredible game. I'm so happy. Yes, I wanted the story to hit hard and respect you as an individual. Thank you. Romance is just one aspect and not a driving purpose of the tale. It's about dreams, ambition, enduring depression, and finding your path without... Yes! Thank you! Thank you so much. You've made a fantastic game, and I am actually like really looking forward to sharing this with my daughter when she's a little bit older too, because like this is a huge narrative I raise her with. Like, romance is not a win condition. It's just, this is such a good game. You're a fantastic writer. Please keep doing things. Please keep doing things. I'm going to stay tuned. I want to know what you're doing. I am all in to support from like here on out. Ding. Hey, legends. Yeah, no, Two Flower, thank you. This game is so good. So good. Okay. It's really late. Why even entertaining the notion of the past? I can't even talk right now. The merest thought of taking this full seriously, I swear, if you... Shh, hush now. The adults are talking. God, I love this kid. Eager for the upcoming challenge, the trio of beefy ghost monsters loom over Deco, who opts to hold his tongue for now while his daughter continues. Yes, respect her, you monster. See, in my arcade, we settle disputes with games. And my favorite one? Well, take a look down there. It's kind of a maze of games, isn't it? We probably should keep them nice, neat, organized little rows, but screw it. A maze is more fun. So here's what we're going to do. There's 4 Pac-Man plush dolls down there, at each of the 4 corners of the maze. All you have to do is search the maze and collect all 4 dolls. Of course, it won't be as simple as that. My gang will be guarding the dolls, and if they spot you, the chase is on. And then they beat the crap out of me? Come on, it's a game. We play tag, not curb stomp. All they do is tag you. If you grab a doll, that neutralizes its guard. But if the guard tags you, that doll is lost, and you gotta move on to another one. Score all 4, and I'll absolutely entertain the notion of the possibility of the merest thought of taking you seriously. Heck,
Since you've been a darn good sport so far, I might even take you seriously if you don't grab them all. You think you're smart enough to beat the fever? You think you can outmaneuver my gang? Then put up or shut up. Do you accept my rules?
Yes! Yes, I do.
I want to resolve conflict this way. Not like I really have a choice, but sounds good.
Kind of got a problem, see? I raise my crutches for emphasis. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be fair, huh? And since you're volunteering to play fair, I need to play fair in turn.
Sue snaps her fingers, and Clyde rolls out a wheelchair. Thankfully, it's decent enough shape. Not one of those rusty, creepy old wheelchairs you find quietly rolling down the hill in a haunted mansion. I want to play a haunted mansion visual novel. Human Pac-Man! This is fantastic! Oh my gosh, I love this so much.
You can use this. This was a medical supply warehouse before we moved in, see?
You and your little friend Teo there can work as a team, since you're basically 1.5 fully mobile players. Heck, you've got the advantage.
Except that playing a massive game of tag while in a wheelchair leaves me at a complete disadvantage. That's hardly fair.
Okay, sheesh. We'll say they have to tag you, not your partner. There, now you have a bodyguard.
I used to play Human Tron? Legend? What? What? How do you play Human Tron? Oh my god, how do you, wait, how do you play Human Tron? I'm so excited right now.
Okay, Ghost Monsters, take your positions. Dad, you and I can watch from up here.
Wonderful.
Clearly he's not enthused by the shenanigans, but Sue's been ignoring his protest so far. Doubtful she'd stop now. Yes, give her power. Ignore the patriarchy. The gang is at least nice enough to carry the wheelchair down the stairs. Aw, depositing it at the start of the May for me. Oh, they're so sweet. Teo helps me in, grabs the handles, and gets ready to push. And now, let this round of fever commence. Okay, I've got a good look at the layout from above. Oh, I didn't get a good look out. I know where to go. I don't know where to go. And thankfully, with all the games running, we've got plenty of distracting noise and light to keep us stealthily. Most of them are busted, but some are loud and busted. The fun thing is the ghost monsters have the same tactics and personalities as the original Pac-Man ghosts too. I'm regretting not playing more Pac-Man in my life. Oh my god, this is so brilliant. Even with the handicap of being stuck in a wheelchair while Teo pushes, we can do this. I've never played that much Pac-Man. My brother would just beat me senseless, and it just felt bad.
This isn't about being fast, it's about making all the right moves at the right time. And I know a thing or two about moves.
Oh, Teo.
We'll dance around our enemies and they won't be able to touch us.
Okay, y'all, chat, if you've played enough of Pac-Man, please let me know. Oh, I'm so nervous, but I'm so happy. Okay, with you by my side, there's no way we can lose. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I was not prepared for this. Sue calls from the second floor overlooking the maze of arcade games.
Okay, get moving. I want to see some hustle out there.
Teo is steady? Oh god. Oh my god. This is why he's hot. This is why I like Teo. Okay. I'm redeeming my own air horn points. That made me so happy. Oh, that was fantastic. Okay. Alright, here we go. That one is for free because the game came with air horn noises! My kids are like, Mom, what are you doing? Oh god, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. I'm like dizzy about it. Okay, right. The closest corner is a northwest one. Oh god, now I have to know directions. Northwest. Okay, that's Oregon. I grasp the steel rims of the wheels and push myself forward with Teo assisting. They're legit air horns. More air horn noises. You got it, Benestein. The closest corner. Ah, that's my voice. Let me ignore those. Thank you, Benestein. Bonus. Okay, we move We move under the cover of extremely loud and blaring video games, keeping our heads low. God, okay, this was probably a lot more simple than I'm making it out to be. I'm just still in puzzle mode from my Wednesday and Friday streams. I'm so excited. Okay. Or do we want to go for the nearest one first? Sue didn't give us a time limit. We need to take advantage of every hole in these rules we can. Maybe we should go out of our way to the other side? Or would they expect that? Okay, chat. Southwest, southeast, northwest, northeast. I am starving, but I am not stopping. Maybe I can get the hand to bring me curry. I'm gonna need my strength. Choose one. So scary. All right, anyone? Chat? Anyone? Evil. Northwest, or loop around to the southeast, or somewhere else. They don't move. Oh, wait. Northwest. Okay, James. Going straight for the closest one may not be advisable, but I want to get this over with. Good news is that the Northwest Plushie Guardian is on the move. Bad news. He's moving toward us. Guess he was just eager to get on with this, so once Sue gave the word to begin the game, he ditched his post intent to finish this quickly. Gotcha. He skids around a corner, spotting Teo and I immediately. Think fast. Let him chase me while Teo grabs the doll. Have Teo body block him while I grab the doll. Well, I'm not going to wear him out. Wait, what is the red ghost on Pac-Man? More aggressive? I mean, I'm going to associate it all with what I know about red characters in games. Aggressive, impulsive, not big on strategy. Some of them have energy for days, and some of them burn out pretty quickly. Red just chases directly. Okay. Teo would be a great body block. Let him chase me, you think, James? What do you think, homies? Is that... Should we just let him chase us? And let Teo grab the doll? I just worry I wouldn't be able to outrun them in the wheelchair. Yeah, yes, I know. Okay, option one. James is doubling down. Oh god, should I save? I can't save. Wait, I can save. I can save! I'm so anxious. Sorry. You go that way to get the doll. I'll go this way. Go. We split ways while I grab Blinky's attention and start wheeling as fast as I can in the opposite direction. You're not getting away from me that easily, Ironsides. They chase Pac-Man directly, so you and Teo. Are you Teo? Or you or Teo Pac-Man? We're both Pac-Man. I'm not exactly an expert wheeler here. Someone who spent their whole life in one of these things and didn't skip arm day could easily outrun him. But I don't need to outrun him forever, just need to draw his attention. Around a corner, bouncing off an old 1990X cabinet with a painful impact before wheeling off again. Get your ass back here, you... Easy as pie, I got the doll. Oh my god! Yay! Well, you should never have to chase anyone. Hannah! Stop! No! Teo waves the doll and I'm gonna ignore it. Show Blinky, not that he needed to, as Teo's bright clothes were enough to get the hunter's attention. And Blinky freezes in his tracks, just inches from tagging me. From the look of anger in his eyes, I can tell he just loved to tag me anyway, with something other than a light tap of the fingers. Blinky, it's over, you're out. Damn it! Refusing to even meet my eye, he storms off, heading for the exit maze. Okay, so what do we have? Red, blue, orange, yellow, orange, yellow,
Orange yellow seems very hesitant overall. Teo joins me soon after, and it's time to move again. I think the hand is bringing me food. Which goal do we want to tackle next? If we cross down to southwest, I think we can lurk and hide a little bit in the middle on take our time getting down there and just kind of make an X pattern to take these things out. So let's go southwest. We managed to approach stealthy enough, but something's off. Clyde is just, well, standing there, not seeking me out to tag me, not moving from that one spot, not even very well defended. We could approach from a few angles. The plush doll is resting between two joysticks, easily reachable. There's even a gap in the maze wall there where two arcade games just aren't very close together. The hand! It returns! Curry! Thank you! I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat on stream just a little bit. I'm so hungry. Oh, so good. Okay. Lemongrass. I wouldn't even need to strain to lean past the games and scoop it up. They have to know this isn't much of a strategy. What's going on? I feel like we should just talk to Clyde. The kid just seems to usually just want people to talk to him. But that could be a trap. That's how they get ya. What say you, homies? Again, I didn't play Pac-Man. But it seems like empathy would be the best approach. From what I've seen of this character so far. Sweet. I thought we were doing Japanese curry, but it's Thai curry tonight. Thanks, James. This is a trap. It's a blatantly obvious trap. Clyde's the least burly of the ghost monsters, one who has no choice but to outsmart us in a physical contest. So any angle of attack, they'll have considered. And above all, I don't think they want to fight. This is an invitation not to failure, but to dialogue. So I motion for Teo to wheel me in slowly and obviously. Hello. Hello. Can we talk? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Talk. He seems like he really wants to just hang out and talk, like the entire time we've interacted with him. Let's put all the trappings of this game aside. Boil everything down to the core of what's going on. This isn't even a contest between myself and Sue. It's a contest between Deco and Sue. Either way, she falls in with him again, or she finds the strength to cast him aside. Ask yourself one question and give me a simple answer. Who do you want to win? Deco or Sue? Clyde pauses before speaking. Sue? And then wordlessly, they hand me the doll. My heart! Oh, my heart. Oh, God. Clyde, come on. You gotta put up a fight. Clyde does twitch a bit, but with Sue's disappointment is audible. But resolute, they raise their eyes to meet mine. Please don't think badly of her. She's a good person at heart. Excuse me. Politely, Clyde nudges past us on their way out the maze. Yes, we absolutely stan a genderqueer ginger kid. That is so good. So good. Which goal do we want to tackle next? Oh, I love Clyde. Okay. I set an X pattern. Do you go straight up or straight over? Northeast or southeast? Either way. Let's just go northeast. Unfortunately, there's no stealthy way to approach this one because for some reason, the goalkeeper is sitting on top of an arcade cabinet out of reach. Pink. What's pink like in I almost said Mario Kart. Pac-Man! I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart lately. He's nice enough to wave in a friendly way as we weave our way through the maze toward him at least. Great view from up here, eh? He tosses the plush doll up and down, lightly, tauntingly, as he watches us approach.
Funny thing about Sue's little mini game, the rules don't say I need to stay on ground level. So as long as I'm in the maze, and I don't have to leave this thing on the floor either. Another light toss before tucking it under one arm. Cut Pac-Man off of the front. Okay. How about you surrender and move on to the next item in your scavenger hunt? You're not in the best physical shape to be climbing up here. Just admit, I outsmarted you and move on. Oh, I don't want to hurt the game. Let's try talking him down. Okay, not all these confrontations need to be physical. He's already talking. I can keep that going and sway him to my point of view. How about you come down here and give me the doll? How about you bite me? I'm serious, Pinky. You say I should give up. I'd say it's in your best interest to give up. He drops his cocky attitude and leans forward to listen. Okay, lay it on me. What makes you so sure I should roll over and let you win?
Ooh. I mean, I want to apply it to their intelligence, for sure. But not... Yeah.
You think you're unreachable, but it's not like these games are designed for people to sit on them or walk on top of them. One light push can knock you over off your high ground, except that'd probably injure you. Nobody wants that. Considering you're already in checkmate, how about we skip that step and just cut to the victory? I could just step to the next game over, outrun you, but you're still stuck up there. Even putting aside that eventually you'll step on a game that just collapses under your weight, it's not a long-term plan, is it? I've already won. To his credit, Pinky weighs his options, glancing around the sea of games, and then decides it's not worth the trouble. He tosses me the doll, then carefully climbs down. Well played. Without another word, he walks past me and exits the maze. Which goal do we want to tackle next? Ah! Blue! Okay, love you, baby. Be back soon. As we make our stealthy approach, Inky's just finishing a phone call, putting away his smartphone with a slightly cracked screen. Damn, if we approached him sooner, maybe we could have caught him while he's distracted. His doll's just sitting there on the floor out in the open. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. I love it. What's more, he's content to loiter nearby rather than hunting us down or giving chase. We can't just run in. He'll see us coming. With some non-linear thinking, how can we get access to the doll? Ooh, I do want to ask Iris to hack into his phone. Would that be cheating? Or spiritually cheating? Okay. Okay, whoever they're talking to is definitely more important. I don't think that they're all that invested in this. Like, not really. They want her. They want me to win, I think. Yeah. If Sue didn't say a rule, it doesn't exist. And that's why Pinky was on top of the game. Wait, what was why Pinky was on top of the game? Because they want us to win? Maybe just distracting them. I mean, hack, but I don't want to damage their phone either. Okay, let's do it. Iris, I know Clyde's blocking most of your network functions, but can you hack his phone? Her voice is a bit tinny as she's running on low power without access to the cloud, but chirps in a sense. Of course, he's on the same Wi-Fi as me. Oh, I hacked into their Wi-Fi, by the way. They're pretty good at security. Sue's a sharp one, but can you take fake a text message from his girlfriend? I think so. Easier than faking a whole phone call, too. What do you want it to say? Ooh. If you won't come home, I'm coming to you. If you won't come home, I'm coming. Okay. Texting now. Inky's phone chirps at him. With a grumble, he pulls it out of his pocket, refocusing his attention. Are you fucking kidding me? He decides to dial her up, turning his back to the doll as he does so. We've got a narrow window of opportunity before he figures out this is a trick. Time to move. Putting on speed, Teo and I rush him down, and I snatch up the doll from the floor before Inky can react. What the? Gotta keep your eye on the ball, Inky. And the doll. Point to the newbie. We quickly ditch his part of the maze before he can react. A game of tag or not, I doubt he'll be thrilled once he figures this out. And you've had enough melodrama for one evening. Ha! Baby reveal! Sue fires off an air horn signaling for my attention. Okay, everybody freeze. You've made your play for all 4 plushies. The game is over. Come on back up. Let's tally your score. This ridiculous farce truly over?
4 for 4!
So you're capable of gathering up plush dolls and playing tag? Amazing. Gold star. But this doesn't change your utter failure at running an arcade. Nor does it change the fact that my daughter would never betray me. We've had our fun, but your time is up.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Siri could have said no to my ridiculous challenge. Could have disrespected me, spat in my face, made this a whole lot harder than it had to be. But she played straight. Played by my rules. I can respect that.
So you'll consider my proposition then? Change alliances and refuse to support your father against me?
Well, that's a different level to ask, to be perfectly honest.
It's clear she's conflicted. We've got her to take us seriously by playing along, but that doesn't mean she's going to simply flip on him. In the end, this comes down to how true our actions have spoken our intent. Does she believe we'll hold fast and support her should she try to betray Deco?
A win's a win, and a deal's a deal.
Ooh, baby. What?
You know, you've been honest with me and willing to put up with a staggering amount of my childish bull. That shows character. Shows strength. Shows a hell of a lot more strength of character than my father's ever managed, in fact. I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life.
Yes.
Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
Dirtbag.
You can't do this.
Yes.
I forbid it. You are my daughter, and if I go down, you're coming with me.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
Sue snaps her fingers and points to my phone.
Oh, Iris, would you kindly?
Sure thing, Miss Sue. And from my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Deco's earlier self-incriminating words.
I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence.
Oh my god, yes.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me. And once I do my hair in pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
Fuck yeah.
No, that's impossible. You said you blocked all recording devices.
I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning. Just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time. You can go ahead and remove the data block now, Clyde. Already done. I have also uploaded a press kit based on our Dekonami's archives to 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN, Esports Center, and HGTV. Absolutely. Absolutely. Home and Garden Television? I figured the 2 guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show. With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile towards her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad. You want to get me in trouble too? You feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or 2 in juvie. But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
Inky, Blinky. Yeah, boss. Show my father the door. Gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No.
Yes.
This is completely unacceptable. I am your father. I'm Dekonami. I am the arcade business.
Inky and Blinky easily restrain Deco by the arms, but I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. Hi, arcade business. I'm Dad. Yeah. Oh my God, yes. So much happiness and joy in my soul right now. Oh, Ben, this is so much sweeter. He can't get his lawyers after us for assault if we do this. Did you just seriously dad joke my dad? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Damn right I did! Fuck yeah! Oh, sweet.
You impudent, insignificant little.
Are you still here? Not for long.
I haven't lost. I can still fight this. I can still.
And the ghost monsters remove Deco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes, as if a great weight was lifted. Hey, Joe! What's up, Elena? How you doing, homie? We are just finishing up one of my just the best games, the best visual novels I have ever played in my life. This is so good. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relaxed into a sigh. Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting, to say the least. I think you better stay at my place. My parents don't mind at all. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at the weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents, too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh, right, Siri, you're still here. Oh, I knew you were special. Knew it from day one. If the heat ever cools off and we make amends with the lovely chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games, and not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings.
Thank you, James.
So, we square?
Oh. Oh God, why would I say that? Thank you. I know this wasn't easy for you giving up so much, and I appreciate what you've done for my arcade.
I owed you, honestly. I may still owe you for that matter.
Did we do it? Did we really save the day?
We did it! I'm pretty sure we did, but just in case, pinch me? Nah, kiss me.
Oh, right here? Right now? In front of all of these people? Don't you want me to wait to save that for when we're at home? Alone?
Oh God, he's so flirtatious. I can't handle it. Deo! I only meant that in case I was still dreaming.
This is a dream. I never want to wake up. I just want to be here with you. Happy and in love.
This is also why I watch all my romantic movies alone.
Yes, everybody, if you got them, drop those Kawaka booties for some Teo Butte. Then let's enjoy this moment together.
Yeah. Together. Forever.
Oh my god, it's so cute! Together for as long as we want to, and right now it feels like forever. Those are really sweet feelings where you're just like, ah! about somebody. But like, ah! I want you to hold me kind of way. I get that way about everyone in general, but it's different. Like if you actually have a crush on someone. I have crushes like all the time. But they're just because they're fun to have. The next few days passed by in a blur. That morning, we had press crowding around the doors of the arcade before we'd even opened. Sue's care package of bad news that went up like the wire caught their attention. Oh, God. This is so good. Miss S, is it true that Dekonami organized a gang hit on your arcade? How do you respond to the allegations that Dekonami is involved in an international counterfeit plush doll toy prize ring? What is your relationship with the ghost monsters? Have you heard any allegations of child abuse? Yes! Have you seen Miss Defame's article talking about the incident, praising your professionalism? Thanks for the Kawaka booties, y'all. Thank you so much. I gave so many interviews that day I lost my voice. Fortunately, Teo was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onward. Everybody loved to see a fallen family entertainment icon. It made them all feel self-righteous. And Dekonami was now square in the crosshairs. Deservedly so. I usually don't want... I take no pleasure in seeing people getting taken down. But I get a huge sense of relief for someone who deserves to be removed from a powerful position. But not joy, just relief. I don't feel the joy because they were there in the first place. But relief, yeah. It didn't matter that the official police response was a generic, "We're still investigating these claims." The court of public opinion had decided. Deko's place was doomed. Yes. 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 Burn. Burn! Okay. The final crushing blow came at a televised press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment.
Oh God, you're such an ugly person. You're absolutely right, James. Wash away the blood, like H said. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Furthermore, what? No! Unhand me immediately!
The twin!
I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
Oh, no way too far, no way! Oh my God! Oh my God, oh my God, there's the twin! Ah! Oh my God, is the twin in the next game? The secret agent twin and the designer twin? Are they the same person? Oh my God! I cannot wait! I cannot wait! And we never saw him again. Ben, yes. Please, fight the police. Seriously, after the arrest, he just up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. Oh my God, is he going into Probius? What was it called? Mobius? Is he going into the game? I was at least expecting a trial or something. I could confirm, but she'd probably disappear me if I did. Polybius! Yes.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food.
Fucking love her.
I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Innocent corrupted by Deko. Largely a line of hokum, but it was good to see Sue breaking away from Deko's influence all the same. Absolutely. Who knows? Maybe Sue's ready to turn over a new leaf and go straight after all. Oh my God. Head of security of my new arcade empire. Sue! Hell yeah. The Dekos... Is Sue in the next game? Can I play as Sue? The Dekos Palace Board of Directors unanimously voted to eject him, given he just vanished into the guts of the judicial system.
Ah, the arcade empire he established is still out there. It's still powerful, still tacky as heck, and still a menace to small arcades like ours. But without his guiding vision, it's largely treading water. Who knows? Maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what he left behind. Yes. Oh my god. Now I keep wanting to go back to that tweet and then like see like on the visual the Arcade Spirits VN at Arcade Spirits VN on Twitter and Instagram. I just want to look at the character designs and see if any of them are Sue all grown up. Thank you, Two Flower. Yes, thank you. Oh, let me get, okay, wait. We need another Twin Flower shout out. If somebody could give command SO Two Flower. I keep saying Twin Flower. Two Flower. Twin Flower is another person entirely. Two Flower. We figured out the best way to mix our good food and hot competition screens all over the restaurant to watch tournaments going on in the main arcade area. The profits from the restaurant allow us to throw some seriously epic competitions. We violated the fire codes like 3 times from folks packing in here. It's pretty intense, I'll admit, but this is one hell of an arcade.
Having assisted in the slaying of Dekonami's foul presence,
Oh,
Hamza
Hamza.
finds himself tired of the restaurant business. It seems his wanderlust has returned. Farewell, my friends. I leave my dining establishment in your capable hands. I must resume seeking mysterious and unknowable arcade treasures far and wide. I'll have a doggy bag of those delicious jalapeno poppers to go for when I depart, of course.
So sweet. I love him. But the arcade in the end is less important than the people who call it home. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're so cute. With the combined powers of Teo and Michelle, they made Dance Game the most successful arcade rhythm game since Showtime Stage. Oh, that's so cute. We are so happy. Look, it's so cute. Teo was able to breathe life into a new community, and with that, he brought them to Francine Zero's arcade garden. We have the biggest dancing game scene in the whole world, and people travel from all over to our tournaments and fun. Heck, we even have 4 dance game cabinets at Francine Zero's arcade garden, and it's never empty. And even though dance game is all that jazz, I'll find Teo in the back of the arcade dancing his heart out on Showtime Stage. Never not Showtime Stage, right, Teo?
It's an oldie, but a goodie. It has my heart, but certainly not as much as you do.
Look at that chain. Gosh, best style ever.
Remember when we first met and I asked you to dance?
How could I ever forget? So cheesy. I love it.
Are you up for a round? Wanna hop on up and show me your moves? Just like how we used to back at the Funplex.
So cute.
May I have this dance?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's dance until the sun sets, until the end of our days. So cheesy. I'll always be your dance partner. So many promises. Oh, Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. It seems my steady approach of honesty and reason has influenced her quite a
I
bit.
can see things with greater clarity now. One day, I hope I can use my skills to help more and more humans with their problems, without needing to hide in the digital shadows.
Is Iris an alien? Okay, I'm sorry. Naomi kept Francine Zero's arcade garden going for years and years. This was her dream, to find a cozy little place she could call home and maintain her beloved old games for the rest of her life. I was only too happy to help that dream come true. But as time goes on, it's going to get harder and harder to keep these great classics alive and kicking. Exactly, James. We love Iris. Oh. Oh my god! Oh, Two Flower, yes! I'm so excited. Oh! That's rough, Legend. That is rough. That is so close. But I'm ready. I'm excited. And I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for keeping the spirit of the arcade going forever.
Eventually, she formed an online community of arcade repair enthusiasts, one which let her make a safe place to get to know others and be a part of a crowd on her own terms. With Francine's Rose Arcade Garden as her headquarters, she's really going places. Yes. I love this so much because I am very much an extrovert. Very much so. I am aware of how that can benefit me. But I hate people being measured to the same standards that work for me, that work better for them. So I love that, like, it showed, hey, here's a way for like this super introverted person who jumps and squeaks at people to not only thrive, but to like build a community. Oh, I love this so much. I love this so much. Oh, I love this so much because no one should have to live in a way that's not according to who they are, especially if they're not doing anyone any harm. That reminds me. Next update post tomorrow. What? Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Okay, I'm ready. Oh my god. I'm going to need good news. This week especially. I'm so scared. I'm so scared of what's going to happen this week. All right. That reminds me of some sad chats with some friends of mine who ran a computer game museum. There was a limited time in which we can play the real games before emulation is all we have. Yeah, that's true. My dad owned an arcade when I was a kid, and it was called Starcade. I love it. Had a dozen games and 5 pinball machines. That's fantastic. Wait, I want to know how you played Tron. I think I missed it. I want to know how you played like Tron as a kid. My make-believe game was, I played a lot of X-Men. I'd be like, Kitty Pryde, Cheetah Girl, or Rogue. That is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Ashley continued to be our mascot main floor attendant by day at Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. Customers grew accustomed to seeing their smiling face on walking through the doors. Yes, non-binary. As we grew and got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Francine's Rose Arcade Garden costume, and more people wanted to see our mascots on shirts, mugs, and body pillows even. I just printed up another batch of Francine's Rose Arcade Garden hoodies. These things are selling like hotcakes. That was such a fantastic idea, Siri. Ashley's a they now. I know. I love it. I love that they started to like open up and like allude to it at the, which is Penny Arcade. I love that so much. At PAX Max. That's what it was. Because that's where I found this game. I found this game at Penny Arcade West. I played like 30 seconds of demo, talked to someone at the booth, and I was like, I'm in. Oh, I'm so in. All right, this is so great. Oh man, I love Ashley. Customers couldn't get enough. All right, yes. Oh, and I just started working on the pattern for another mascot that we should have reveal soon. Maybe I'll even get you to model it for me one day. Oh, so sassy. When their 4 heavenly kings invited her to live and play at their team's house, Queen Bee instantly said yes. Listen, kid, I'm sorry, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for clucking ever. This is my true home, and you're my family. I'm going to come back and visit. We had a dozen frisbees in a half-acre backyard. We put in the frisbee all over the backyard. We'd say go, and we run out and throw frisbee at each other. 3 hits, you're out. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Growing up when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time at my great grandmother's house, and she had like 5 acres, and it felt like it just went on forever and ever. But man, I had fun. And often. Yeah. And that she did. She stops by as much as her schedule allows, and even brings some other big names to the arcade. I know, James. We always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering for her all the while. This win's dedicated to Siri and everyone else at Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. I couldn't have done it without those amazing friends of mine. We always keep Festive Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit. Oh, God. Through the good times and the bad, Juniper stuck by me, BFF for life. I'm really proud of you, you know? You really pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it, you did it, you made it happen. I'm lucky I even got to be a small part of that. A large part of that, I'd say. I wouldn't even be here now if it wasn't for you. Hey, I'll take all the credit you want me to.
Just call me Juniper, the life coach, and you know I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Hopefully later rather than sooner, though.
Percy only had 2 years left to live, but we made them happy ones. We were his friends, and we would be his friends until the end. About 1.5 years into the age of Francine's Rose Arcade Garden, the Mr. Moopy high score fell. At last, Percy had achieved his dream. Soon after, he decided to return home to England. I think he was seeking new healthcare options, or maybe he was just homesick. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'd like to think he's still out there and thriving. And if not, well, he achieved his dream, and I doubt he had any regrets. He was the person I was the least close to. God, I hope he's okay. And Gavin and I fell a little bit, too. Gavin stood by us as we rose out of the ashes of Deco's onslaught, but eventually he chose to leave Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. So these are the relationships I failed to make thrive, and God, I feel awful about it. Oh, they were supposed to end up together and smooch and kiss and be cute. Perhaps he felt it was time to move on, or perhaps he didn't find what he was looking for with us. We parted on good terms and went off to further his career somewhere else. No! No! I don't want to lose anyone. Love and friendship in a time of... Hey, that's... I mean... I'm doing this again. I'm gonna be better friends. You know what's funny is it's like Gavin was my second choice today. Third, second. Who's tied with Ashley, actually. Love and friendship in a time of pixels and corridors. God, I wish I spent more time with them. Finally, I'm home. Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. Oh my gosh. Brambeard, thank you for rating. Oh my gosh, it's so late. Hi. Thank you so much for rating tonight. Weird. You caught me at a very emotional moment here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so your bottom two always drop out. Okay. I feel a little bit better. Like the anxiety ticker tape of like perfection is just like, you failed those relationships. But actually I do feel better. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Hello Raiders. Hi. We are playing Arcade Spirits. This has been the final chapter. The very end. However, this game is so powerfully impactful and so well written and so good. Please play this. But a no romance run. Everyone stays because you shared all your time with him. That makes sense. That's so good. So this game, oh man, I wish I could tell you everything that has happened. I cannot. Not even just for spoilers, but because there's no possible way I could talk to you about how well this game was made. So if you like really good stories, some like awesome vaporwave aesthetic, and just really good writing, this is absolutely a game you should check out. It was in the itch.io BLM bundle. You can get it there. You can get it on Steam. You can get it, I believe, on the Switch as well. Yes, you can get it on the Switch. If you can get... If you can play this game, I can't tell you enough what an incredible experience it is and what a very human experience this is. I have not been railroaded at all in my game, and that never happens. This is called Arcade Spirits. Yes, this is called Arcade Spirits. Definitely follow them on Twitter at Arcade Spirits V, as in victory. Or Victor, N as in Nancy. Arcade Spirits, at Arcade Spirits VN if you are on Twitter or Instagram. There will be some more announcements made about like what's coming up, apparently. I'm freaking out so hard. This game has been so good. This game is so good. Yes. So, yes. It is just Spirit Arcade. Yeah, Arcade Spirits. Xbox, PS4, Switch, Steam, and Itch. Yes. Switch and Itch. Yes. So it was in the BLM bundle from Itch. Otherwise you can just kind of get it anywhere. And I
This is such a good game. Fran Beard, yeah. Yeah, no, this has been the best visual novel I've played. So good. And James has been here like the whole time I've been playing it. So don't take my word for it. I'll let you to figure out the rest on your own. Okay, thank you, Francine's Rose Arcade Garden. My spirit is restored and my future is bright. At least I can say, moving on up to your side. Happy, at peace, having a ball, moving up. I try not to... Okay, so happiness, peace, play. I mean, they're all transitional, but moving up, also transitional. I mean, they're all transitional. I would say, like... What? Yeah, no, I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this and won it at great effort, but happiness is my reward for this day and every day to come. Together forever and ever do I, together forever with you. Together forever and ever do I, to be together forever with you. I did not mean to just rickroll you all right now. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Hey, I know a Bryce Johnson. Wild. Yeah, Legends, if this has been at all interesting to you, absolutely do it. It's not, yeah, it's not the Rickroll song. Yeah, that's true. It's just Rick Astley. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna miss this song. Can I get the soundtrack somewhere? Is this on Steam in like a extra bundle? Hey, Molly Namek. That is the person who gave me my booty pins and stickers. Here, I got my booty sticker. I don't think I have a booty pin on me right now. But I also follow the character artist on Twitter. And they do sales, and you can get their butt pin that looks a lot like this, except it's an enamel pin, and it's fantastic. I was able to gift some to some homies because they went on sale, and I bought so many. Oh, Sharkian, who also streams on Twitch as well. Looty vote. Oh, I'm so happy. Gosh, this was so good. You just bought Wingspan, Furia, Immortal Phoenix Rising, and recently for your Switch. Oh, awesome. So, Spotify or DLC on Steam and itch. Awesome. I'm hands down getting this music. The following trademarks. So awesome. So awesome. How did Pengy come about, Two Flower? I have to know. And for everyone who just joined us with Bram Beard, Two Flower is actually one of the writers of this amazing game, and they've been joining in and giving us like random facts and awesome teasers about what's coming up next for their projects. I am so excited. Oh man. Pengo! Is that where Pengy came from? Is Pengo? Oh my gosh. Our background artist kept doing it as a running joke, so we wrote into the story. I love it. That's so great. Super Arcade Spirits 2 Turbo. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Ooh, I'm sorry. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, I've never been this happy with with a game. Like, oh my gosh, my face hurts from smiling so much. Can't believe I gave myself a foot cramp from hating that character so much. Gosh, this is beautiful. Look at that background. I love it. I want this as a tattoo. I can't wait till we get like moving tattoos. So good. Oh, this is so good. Big facts. I am so happy. So the sequel, Arcade Spirits, the new challengers will be properly announced in a month or two. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited. I want to... You're writing a prequel novel in 1 more quarter. I am here for that. Oh, I am so excited. Oh my god. That is... Oh, my water bottle keeps spilling. I think I filled it too full. That is so cool. That is so cool. I'm so excited. Okay, do I push a button? Do I do anything? I don't know what to do. Do I wait? Oh my god, what do I do? I don't want to I don't want to be impatient and then I don't get like extra stuff. Okay. This is outrageous. I demand to speak with my lawyer. Yes! You know you want to push the button. There you see A sitting on your controller. I'm so excited. Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? You can't do this to me. I'm well aware of who you are. Good. Then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are. True. If you were officially under arrest. Technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I. What? You can't do this. If you prefer, I could hand you over to the police. There's a cybercrime task force that's eager to get their hands on you. So hard, James, but I'm really excited to see what happens to him next. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know about a tiny, tiny little detail buried in all those leaked files your daughter posted online. Specifically, the 1980X playtests. The what? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Schlinneschlossen's Pride and Joy. You hosted secret playtests of that game. Oh, those tests. Sorry, but I don't see how help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machines were shipped out to other locations. Exactly. Against our authority. Schlinneschlossen distributed the prototypes. And you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of what little influence you have left to help us find our property. Polybius was our project, Mr. Nami, and we won it back. No! Holy crackers. Holy crackers. Oh my gosh. Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions. Ooh! Ooh, I get takesies backsies! Awesome! Dun dun dun! Also, would you like to save your character and story data from this playthrough so we can use it in any future Arcade Spirits expanded content? Yes, please save my data. Now exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing. Face punch time activated. Yes! Yes! I am going back, replaying, and punching him in the face. Oh my god, look at my honey. Oh, look! Teo's in my heart now. It's not that, oh, there is the thing too. There's the thing too. But then like it will show up and it shows Teo. Oh my gosh. Oh man. This has been the best experience. I have stopped and fangirled so much tonight. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, yes, Two Flower. Oh my, yes. God, yes. All right. This is okay. All right. Here's my face. James, thanks for being here during this entire journey. This has been past phenomenal. I cannot wait to share more of this with the world. I am so excited. I know I am so... This was amazing. This has been absolutely amazing. It's an Eeps. It's okay. I just highly encourage you to, if you're curious, you could watch some of the VOD. I think there's still some that I have up there. If you want to just get a little bit more context for what this game has to offer, I've followed this game on Twitch. I didn't know you could follow games on Twitch, but this is the only game I'm following on Twitch. I loved it so much. Oh yes. Okay. If you play this, please let me know. Like, just at me on Twitter or whatever. This has been a crazy good time. So thank you everyone. Follow Twinflower, follow Arcade Spirits VN on Twitter and Instagram and other places. Yeah, Twinflower, please let us know like where the best place to get information is, because I don't know. I just tag you or tag Arcade Spirits VN a lot on Twitter and Instagram whenever I'm playing the game, but so that people can find a way to like look out after it and things like that. But if you have another one, please let us know. Also, if you want to hang out and lurk for a bit on a Saturday, you could give a quick shout out. Make sure that you're following Twinflower or Twoflower. I keep saying that. Make sure different people. Make sure you're following Twoflower. And yeah, a website. Okay, awesome. Arcadespirits.com. You can drop links here. But that's good. Wow. Okay. Yes. So thank you, James, for joining me on this entire journey. This has been fantastic. Thank you, Twoflower, for making such an incredible game. Thank you, Ben Osteen, for sharing in the highs and lows and the rage of wanting to punch that guy in the face. Yes. This has been... I'm probably just gonna struggle with words from here on out because, like, my heart is just so happy. Yes, Twoflower, because there is a Twinflower that loves games. Absolutely. I know Twinflower, and then I've met Twoflower. And yes, thank you for this incredible experience. I am ready for my Arcade Spirits tattoo. This is so great. So good night, everyone. I'm going to raid, I'm gonna raid someone. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes. Okay. Let me get this. Okay, who are we raiding? Yeah. No, thank you, It's Neeps. Thanks for hanging out and everything. Michelle is up. Okay. You know what? Michelle would love this game as well. So, absolutely. Let's go raid Michelle. Okay, so we're gonna raid Michelle. And thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a late night stream, but I appreciate all of you being here every time. I really love spending time with you here on Twitch on my Monday nights. I look forward to this every week. I love the stories. I love you. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting. Thanks for sharing the highs and lows and rage with me and just having fun with everything. Love you and have a great night. Bye. Oh, and make sure to follow Michelle too. Good night.